live. Yeah, like you can see on the screen, we are playing a little. We're gonna start off playing a little bit of Holy Priest. This is one where I've been playing Disc Priest a lot this season, as of recent. But that's led me to kind of neglect Holy Priest. And if I'm being honest, Holy Priest is just like hands down one of my favorite healers to play. So today's just gonna be like more of a for fun, like chill thing. I kind of want to see if I can push my Holy Priest specific IO to 3K. It won't happen all today, but who knows? We can probably take some big chunks out of it today. Um, so after I get the YouTube chat pulled up, I'm gonna pull up my Holy Priest specific IO, and then that way we can kind of like see how far we are. So let me get to what is it, Raider.io, I think is where I would look, and then I can search up my priest, and we can go from there. So okay, so my disc priest has passed the 3K mark, but I always like to look here to see where my holy priest is, not just my disc priest. So um, as you see here, we only have about 1,000 IO on the Holy Priest, which is sad. I love playing the Holy Priest. Let's start off with some of these dungeons that we have done yet. Let's start off with Theater of Pain, because I like Theater of Pain. Um, but yeah, I haven't played much Holy Priest this season at all. Like I said, I find this healer very, very fun. The problem is I don't really know what my build is right now, so I got to do a quick little review. What is this? 5% of healing done with heal, flash heal, and power word life is replicated to 4. Whoa! Dispersing Light's really cool. How have I never read this talent? Is it just because I'm so cooked and love Trail of Light? Dispersing Light seems sick, but it's only 5% cleave, so we're going to kind of avoid that. Oh, I have a 14 Priory? I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. It's kind of like the downside of having my disc-free share character with this. Let's queue up to these. Oh god, a floodgate. How would I do floodgate? Uh, oh, now that I'm like queuing up to these dungeons, like the logistics are like coming to reality in my head, and I'm like, oh, here we go. What am I doing? Kind of just like jumping into the fire. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And okay, 13 floodgate. I feel like we can do this. I just gotta remember all of my keybinds, all my interactions. Um, I don't think I've played, like I don't even think I've specced into Holy Priest in probably like 2 months. I guess we could check that. We could see when my last key was. It was, where do I see that? Thought it would be here 4 weeks ago. So okay, yeah, 4 weeks ago we played this character. Or 4 weeks ago we played the spec. Interesting. Okay, it's been a literal month since I've played this spec, and we're jumping straight into a Floodgate 13. Oh, don't know about this one. Don't know about this one. But you got to be confident. So you know what? I do know about this one. Um, just got to read my talents really quick. Okay. Casting Apotheosis causes your next 3 heals to be instant. Okay, that one I need to remember. Divinity is really powerful. Or Prayer of Healings. Which one's my Prayer of Healing keybind? Is it this? Oh. Oh. It's because I had to turn it off. Ooh, this would have been bad. I had to turn off my Prayer of Healing keybind while I was playing Disc Priest. Because they share a button and it was messing it up. So where is Prayer of Healing? Prayer of Healing. That would have been bad. Prayer of Healing is really important nowadays, at least. Oh God, but like, how strong is Prayer of Healing? Can I juice it up and then rely on it for the the Swamp Face healing? Like, should I be casting it in Swamp Face? Oh man. Okay, let's just get there. Let's just get there. We'll figure it out on the fly. Oh man, I gotta remember my buttons. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be so weird, guys. Whew. But you know, I kind of do want to start doing the all healers to 3K again. Um, I don't know if I'll make it a series, but I might just do like a little healer wrap up for each healer. Kind of be like, hey, I got, Holy Priest to 3K. Here are my thoughts. Um, I think that could be fun. um, Reading comments. I made a video today, if you haven't seen it, where I talked through a couple things that about Mistweaver that I think should be changed. And like said in the video, I do think Mistweaver's in like a great spot right now. But it's kind of like we saw it at the beginning of the season in a much better spot, and then they've nerfed it down, and now it just feels like a little like you feel a little dejected playing Mistweaver and stuff. And I feel like just there's a couple of talents that aren't even being played that they could like juice up or spice up, and it would make the spec much more fun, much more enjoyable to play, and breathe some life back into the spec. Okay, Holy Priest time. I gotta make sure my items are equipped too. It's taking forever to load in here. I hope my group's not kicking me. Luckily, we have the power of Fortitude on our side. So everyone's going to be a little bit tankier. Complete 4 Mythic Plus dungeons. Okay. Give me some mana food. Go and click Fort. Gotta do one last look at our talents, but first let's check out our character. Okay, 663. That's like fine. We are doing a bubble skip. Okay. Oh, brother. What am I getting myself into? What's my Apotheosis keybind? Okay. Hey, homie, I subbed after we had an immaculate plus 10 late one night. I love hearing all these mid-season retrospectives. I end up finding out a ton about classes I don't play. Right, that's awesome. I definitely want to, I definitely want to start doing that where like after I get one of the healers to 3K, I kind of, since I'm not doing a big edited series like I did last season, I think I'm just gonna do like a wrap up, my thoughts on the spec and like, how it was and stuff. I feel like that could be really fun. But I have not played this healer in a long time. Let's just apply some dots. Sure, I'll PI someone. I'm gonna hang out here with the druid. It seems pretty chill out here. Oh, I need to be doing some big damage. Let's unleash the halo. Okay, dude, Holy Priest has it, man. Holy Priest has it. And by it, I mean the ability to stand in the middle of fire. Oh god, my keybind for literally my most important spell is not working. We gotta fix that like real quick. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. This needs to be Serenity. Save. There were times I was like, why isn't that working? Okay, I think all of our keybinds are good. Let's hope. Let's hope. Sweet. Love getting doubled up on mechanics. I don't know the route. I know he did link it, but I didn't see which way we're going first. Let's go in Apotheosis. So that we can spam some gigantic spot heals. I'm getting like no damage off this pool. That's okay. But we have a Boomkin. Oh, and a Ret Paladin. Holy Ret Paladin, what are you doing? You're going crazy. This man some milk. I need to read my tier set. I don't know how to get my my tier set bonus on this spec. Because like every spec has like a way to like chance the tier set bonus and then a way to guarantee it, kind of. I need to read mine. Serenity and Holy Word Sanctify apply it while Apotheosis is active. Really? While Apotheosis is active? It's pretty like redundant, isn't it? I feel like your Apotheosis is your Giga buffed during Apotheosis. Why do you need to be even Giga buffed? Like, doesn't make sense. Sure, I'll PI the Boomkin. Yeah, I'm really hoping my group is like good on the stops here because I don't have anything. Need more dots out though. Also, my UI isn't tracking my dot for some reason, so I have no idea who has my dot and who doesn't. I do know I can stun and do some big AoE damage. Okay, we need this stuff to die because I feel like we're running out of stops. There's Solar Beam though. Oh, don't kill me. Dude, Holy Priest is like kind of insane. I mean, I didn't really have to do any healing this pool, but like you are very good at reacting healing, which reacting healing is like second only to preventing damage this season. So it's like really not the worst thing, but I guess we still haven't gotten to a big heal check. Oh, Mage, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like we still haven't gotten to like Big Mama. That's gonna... Did that just like one-shot him? What on earth? Oh my god, he literally got deleted. He actually got deleted. That's crazy. That is like disgusting damage. But I feel like it's so easy to sleep on this healer because it's of its counterpart, you know? Alright, let's finally kill this pool. We can move on. Dude, Holy Priest is so much fun, though. I feel like I could see myself maining Holy Priest for a season. Holy Priest, Resto Shaman, and Mistweaver are like the only three that I feel like I could actually main. Maybe Resto Druid. But the others, like, I've thought about it, I'm just like, no, I can't. Like, even Holy Paladin, like, back when it was, like, at its most fun, in my opinion, I just couldn't. I could not do that to myself. Because at that point, I might as well just play Mistweaver, you know? Ooh, we chained up here. I'll PI the Paladin. Gonna put Lightwell down. Let that be healing into us. Normally on all the specs on this fight, I like to do like a shock heal before I dispel someone. So I might... Oh, I'm not going to be able to get anything. They're all over there. I can reposition a bit. I'm going to have to do like a Serenity beforehand. Oh, it's on me. Oh, come on. Don't target me with Quick Shot. That would probably kill me. I don't know. Why is it Plater tracking my dot? That's so weird to me. Oh, he dispelled himself. Very nice. And dude, I am just flash healing around. This is the life. This is what Miley Cyrus sang about. For Hannah Montana. My apologies, Mrs. Montana. Okay, but we did come left here, so we still have Big Mama, we still have Swamp Face. Like, this isn't really telling us anything about how well we're going to be able to heal this key. Also, we are killing Bront so quickly. I've never seen this. I've never seen a group so gung-ho on killing Bront. I'm just going to single target her, because she has to go. Uh-oh. That was weird. My game just, like, froze and said, we're going to make you think about what you've done. No, but that was scary, because, like, if you kill Bront so early, then all the bombs are going to go off, right? Kind of crazy. Is it Oracle Holy? I don't think so. You know what? I haven't tried Oracle Holy since the beta of War Within. So I kind of do want to play Oracle Holy. That would be fun. I kind of want to try that lead guard. Not only Swamp Face, but Fish as well. I think this group, I think the tank said that we're going to be skipping the Fish. But even then, like, it's still terrifying. Because we might still butt pull. Oh god, we have two RPGers. And a lot of shooters. We're going to pop Fade for a little bit of defensiveness, and I am going to move into melee so I can stop those reloads. Oh, cancel that. Go ahead and Halo. Okay, now we're gonna... Oh, crap. Okay, I just wasted my CC. Oops. Yeah, we need to do some big prayer of healing, because I haven't even pressed this button once this whole run. I'm gonna stun and blast this demolitionist. Ooh, that was clean. Ooh. Play Disc Priest, bro. I love Disc Priest. Disc Priest is so much fun. Oh, Mind Soothe. Oops. I don't have a keybound. Sorry, team. We're going. No, but I play Disc Priest too. I've gotten Disc Priest to 3K. I've done like a plus 15 on it. I made a whole video about it. If you haven't seen that video, go watch the video. Just go in to my channel and look up like Derek, D-E-R-E-K. Look up the name Derek, and you'll see a pretty spicy video. Okay, so for this first, the thing is I have not done this boss on this spec yet. So I have to think. I'm gonna Halo, and I don't think Halo can solo it. Talking about the big jumpstart phase. Halo plus... I don't even know. I really don't even know. Divine Hymn? Is that enough? Oh, please be enough. Holy dude, my flash heals... Because I have the healing bonuses of both Halo and Divine Hymn. Dude, my flash heals just healed for probably... a ton. Probably a ton. Can't confirm, but it felt like a ton. That was disgusting healing. I liked that. Okay, but next up we'll have Apotheosis. I should have led with Apotheosis because that is like our premier cooldown. Let's go and PI someone. Maybe I should have saved PI for during the healing phase. I don't know, but we need more hots up. We need more dots probably. I can't really tell though. There are big damage buttons. No, but what we're doing is I like to try to get every healer to 3K each season. And although I'm not making a series out of it, let's go and grip them. I'm not making a series out of it this season. I do still want to try. So that does include like the separation of both priest specs too. Let's go and Halo. Oh, you can Halo every single one. That's crazy. Dude, Apotheosis is filthy. Oh my god. Serenity, and then like triple healed instantly because of the talent that makes my heals instant during Apotheosis. And then double Serenity again. Okay, we are just nuking the boss. Someone is doing like Giga single target. Could be the guy that I keep PIing too. He is doing 8 million sustained damage. That is crazy. Dude, where did the boss go? The boss is gone. That was a 2-phaser. That was insane. Okay, Big Mama was something I was really scared of, but honestly, dude, the power of Apotheosis, like, it is probably the most slept on button in all of WoW. Like, it is so powerful. This dude RP walks, that's so cool. That Arcane Prio funnel, I've been maining Mage, trying to get real good at Arcane. It's so much fun. So I'm curious where he's going to end up on the meters. I think he's going to be below the Paladin, because, dude, this Paladin is juiced. This Paladin is huge. Uh-oh, someone butt pulled down there. I don't think the tank noticed. I'm also on this mount, and didn't know where my button was to leave that. Okay, RPGG's happening. But yeah, dude, Arcane Mage funnel's insane, but I feel like you don't really see it fully realized in all these lower keys. Gonna pop some defensives. Okay, now we have Swamp Face up, so I'm trying to save all my big cooldowns, so I didn't use any. Swamp Face. This is gonna be my first time attempting Swamp Face as a Holy Priest since like the beta, I'm pretty sure. And I just used Lightwell. I feel like Lightwell's gonna come up by the time we get to the boss, maybe, because we still have to get through this pool. But the problem is, like, what all do I need to commit for this pool? Because this pool's terrifying. I might fade the moment these kelps start. Well, this first one's probably gonna get stopped. Probably. Hello. Okay. Let's stun that guy, I guess, and let's blast some AoE damage. Just try to help kill these guys quicker. Maybe I should Halo here. We are at the mercy of how slow my heal and flash heal are to cast. Yeah, I probably should have haloed this for bigger damage. But to be fair, we kind of just like breezed through this pack. Okay, I spoke a little too soon. Hold on. Die, please, hurry. I'm terrified of this pool. Okay, we need to tap our food. We do have 2 deaths, so I need to rebuff. Wow, why I use Galagio Bottle Service on Holy for additional group CD. I need to read Bottle Service. Does it do that much healing? That's crazy. So if you use it as a CD, that's insane. That's like really good. All right. You know what? I do think if you guys watch me, y'all know that I like to stand on the butt of Swamp Face. But I actually think on this healer, it might be right to... Did I just put my... What are you doing, Lightwell? Why are you all the way over there? But I think it might be the play to stand with my group here because then I'll be hit by my, like, ground heals and stuff. Dude, my Lightwell just, like, sold so hard. Okay, I am gonna Apotheosis this next one. Dude, look how easy we're just blasting the healing. It's not like we're over geared or anything. We're not. We're probably like properly geared. Going to Apotheosis. Do Serenities there, and then I'm gonna just cast heal on those guys, and then a big AoE heal. And I'm gonna walk into the wave. That's the plan, and we executed that flawlessly. Hey, we're proccing. Okay, we're gonna divine him. And then we gotta do some big healing. Oh! Ow! Okay, we're chilling. Okay, big halo, big halo. You know what I could do is I could go like way out far, and then the moment the frontal comes out, I could just grip someone, and it would grip them all the way to me, and then they'd be so far away from their partner that it would pull their partner like midway, and they'd like both meet me in the middle of like where they were, and where I was when I gripped them. That'd be pretty funny. I'd probably get flamed, but it'd be funny. Okay, Swamp Face who? Literally Swamp Face who? Okay, we're skipping. I don't know which skip we're doing, but probably like the DH into the corner, wait for the frontal. I'm gonna type wait for the frontal. Wait for frontal. I don't want to heal bubbles. Dude, I still am upset about the Lightwell. Wait for the frontal. I'm also gonna pop fade. There we go. Now go. Okay. And we're out of combat because I can eat food. Bubbles, hello? Hello?
Lasted a little longer.
Oh, I can still heal. Hold on. Do I keep the tank alive? Sure. That's a very track. We have so much time. Why are we not just killing bubbles? I'm gonna type it. Still have so much time. Kill bubbles. What did I die to? Is there a piranha down here? What on earth? What just killed me? I'm sitting there typing. Okay, we got a refort buff and we have to reset our mental. We can't let Bubbles win this. Bubbles has defeated too many group. Literally, what killed me down there? Did I walk out there and get piranha'd? I have no idea. Really, you're making me res you? That's kind of corny. Dude, Bubbles hit a clip there on us. That was pretty dejecting, not gonna lie. Okay, we need a Halo. Need a Halo and PI this Giga Paladin. And let's get the frontal aimed directly at me. That's the plan. We're saving up all these flash heal charges. I'm gonna pop Fade here for a little bit of tankiness. I think I also still have my macro where Fade has my trinket that bubbles myself on it. Bubbles, pun intended. Okay, we did not proc that frontal on us. Go and put Lightwell down. Dude, these guys are pumpers, dude. They're doing so much damage that we were able to just full wipe on Bubbles and like bounce back. And still have like plenty of time. This group is like fantastic. I guess this is what it's like playing with a meta comp like of DPS instead of like the physical comp that I keep playing keys on my monk with. But yeah, we still have like so much time. Crazy. I like to think that my holy priest. Oh my goodness. I like to think that my holy priest damage is the reason why we're timing this key so well. Really like it if these guys would just like leave me alone, probably. Go and do some big damage. Oh, don't even need to dispel Arcane Mage. What is it in Mage's kit that dispels himself? Because pretty goated, pretty goated. Ooh, 600k DPS. Okay. How much higher can we go? I don't want to waste my chastise yet. Again. I love your videos. Holy Priest feels better than Disc? Better than Disc? No, Disc definitely feels better. However, Holy Priest feels much better than I think people think it would feel. Like, I want you to think to yourself, how good do I think Disc or Holy Priest is this season? Odds are it's better than what you thought. So, I think people are sleeping on this spec, myself included. Although I would say I'm on the lower end, because I don't think I'm sleeping on this spec too hard. I think the thing is, like, this version of Holy Priest would probably land in like an A tier of you know, in like another season. If Disc Priest wasn't so good, people wouldn't compare this version of Holy Priest to Disc. So I really do think that the only problem this Holy Priest spec has is that it's being overshadowed by how perfectly Disc Priest fits this season's you know, what the season's trying to make a healer do. So like if we're just gonna apotheosis, this is getting kind of scary. If Disc Priest just wasn't so good right now, people would like fully think this Holy Priest version is very good. Not broken, but very good. And that's I'll die on that hill. Yeah, I think just because of how good Disc Priest is, it's overshadowing how good this Holy Priest version is. But like the healing is so high, like actually so high, you're just like so chilling. Unless things start to one-shot you, which is kind of where Disc Priest thrives in, you know. Reamer in the group? who is Reamer? Who is Reamer? Is that like a big time person? Or is that just one of your friends, Stoogie? Don't die! Don't die! Is Reamer like... should I know who Reamer is? I'm so bad about this. I don't know any of the like pro people in this game. As someone who literally plays this game for a living, I am so bad at this. At just knowing people. Okay. That was crazy. Who am I in? Oh my god, I thought it went in! Ah! Give me a second tank. Goodness. Reamer is a really high ranked healer. Oh, interesting. Oh, I thought I had a Serenity charge. Oh my goodness, I'm selling. I am absolutely selling. I'm so bad at this game. I'm uninstalling. Do y'all want me to stream Minecraft after this key? Because we're almost there, guys. Legit thought I had another charge of what's it called? A Serenity. Went to go heal myself with it and was like, okay, I'll be full health after this. Nope, definitely was not full health. Like the opposite of full health. Okay. I need to get some damage in right now. Okay, next up we have... Ooh, we just really have... We have Halo and Apotheosis. Alright, I need big time heals. Where am I? Oh my god, my hitbox is so weird in Apotheosis. Oh! Okay, now I'm getting kind of stressed. Let's put down Lightwell. Let's call it a day. Let's pack it in, boys. Let's kill the boss. Okay. Wasn't even stressed. At all. Dude, that was my first Floodgate as Holy Priest, and we absolutely smoked it. Whew. Ugh. Reamer is a really high ranked healer. I think they made Mistweaver rank 34 right now for Mistweaver. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. But props to them. GG. GG. Shout out to a fellow Mistweaver. Good for them. Damage also good on Holy. Just did 660k overall in a 13 Dark Flame. Yeah, this dude, the damage is pretty slept on. Like pretty slept on. I didn't do that much right there because I was kind of like prioritizing healing. Like Halo cooks, Burning Vehemence. That's the source that of mine should be my top source. But you see how low of my damage was compared to how much it could have been. Um, yeah, if Burning Vehemence is my top source, and that means that I'm doing as much damage as I possibly could. But what you can do is you can commit your Apotheosis instead of to healing, you can Apotheosis for damage. And what that would look like is instead of trying to like use your Apotheosis to reset your Holy Word healing, like Serenity casts, cooldowns, you can reset your Chastise. So you can Chastise, Sacred Flame, Sacred Flame, Sacred Flame, Chastise, Sacred Flame, you know, like it's sick. Oh my god. MCS Power said, "Hi LB, I think your priest is not working properly. Where are the shields?" Dude, I shielded for so much that key. 1.5 million? That's a lot. I can't even count that high. I can't. I cannot count that high. Okay, what key do we need? We need a Cinderbrew, a Theater of Pain. Cinderbrew or Theater of Pain. Let's look for it. Dude, we can just like blast the Holy Priest to 3k today if we want to. I see it happening. Okay, what are we looking for? Sorry. Theater of Pain, 13. I kind of want to do 14. I kind of want, let's look for 14s and 15s. Let's get spicy with it. And now this is where we absolutely find out that that is not the play. What you get for the 17, Ami? I don't know what you mean, but I still have the 16 Floodgate on my monk. Cinderbrew 14, we'll queue up to that. This guy probably is like, oh, a Disc Priest, let's grab him. Ah, geez, a Disc Priest. We'll be a meta comp. Barrier, I think, ooh, Cinderbrew 14. I think it looks like tons of buttons and hard casting. Damn, he got out DPS by the Boomy. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's a healer main. just playing in alt, which is fine. And plus, I was PIing on cooldown that rep pally. That rep pally was also just a giga pumper, so disgust. Look at that rep pally damage. That's insane. That is insane. Okay, I'm just trying to like think through Cinderbrew. How the heck do I heal this dungeon? I'm gonna look at my overall healing. I knew Flash Heal would be high. So I do kind of like spend all my filler casting Flash Heal, whereas I should be doing damage then. My insurance is very low, but I feel like that's because I only pressed Apotheosis like 5 times that key. Ret is very overtuned. You think they're gonna get nerfed? I don't think they're gonna get nerfed. I just think we encountered like a really good Ret. And I was PIing him during his burst windows. Like every other one of his burst windows, I juice him up. So I don't know if he needs to get nerfed. Plus, like we had a DH to buff him and a balance druid to buff him. But to be fair, that was true for the other DPS too. Specky, what's good, Specky? Happy Memorial Day, guys. Hopefully everyone spent some time with their family today. Me and my wife are just chilling at home. We do have some pretty fun plans coming up. So, her cousins invited me to Universal for like the first like. This is like my initiation into the family. I've been in the family for like multiple years at this point, but it's kind of fun like going on our first trip without like without the whole family. Like just the guy cousins like invited me to come. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous though because I'm pretty like timid in social groups, but just excited. Just gonna have as much fun as possible. But we're going to Universal soon, so I will not be able to stream this Friday. Will not be able to stream this Friday, unfortunately, but I will be out of town. But yeah. You found a group so fast. Is it because you're playing Priest? I need around 30 minutes to find a 14. Oh, yeah. It's 100% because I'm playing Priest and they think I'm playing Disc Priest. Joke's on them. It's not Disc. But yeah, if I would have queued up on my monk with this IO, I would have gotten declined 1000%. But yeah, top secret. It is 1,000,000,000% that I am playing Priest, and they think I'm Disc. They probably see my mains IO too. That does help a bit too, but like my mains IO isn't like the most insane IO though. I guess it's pretty insane for a 14, but it's not. Damage is also good on Holy. Low haste equals low damage. That's true. My haste isn't that insane. I kind of just have like the pieces of gear that I've gotten. I haven't really prioritized specific pieces of gear. But yeah, your haste does convert to damage a lot because then you can fit more chastises into your Apotheosis window. Dude, I keep hearing about how Universal rules right now. I'm really out of the loop. See, I am too, and I'm kind of like acting like I know what's going on, but like all of the cousins in the group chat are like, "Oh my god, like oh, I'm so excited for this and this and this." Dude, I'm just excited to like get out of the house and hang out with people. Like I literally play World of Warcraft all day every day, so it's just going to be nice to like talk to people. I will have to probably take baths and sunscreen though cuz I am the most pale gamer ever, but that'll be fine. But apparently, I think the things that I've seen them most excited about is there's a new section of the Harry Potter world, a new section of the Harry Potter world, and then there's also something with like Mario. There's like something Mario there, so that's what they're most excited about. So I'm just excited to be with it. I love the Harry Potter. Like I love being in the Harry Potter world, but I just don't like to watch the news about what's coming in Universal and stuff. Is Disc more difficult than Monk? It depends on who you ask, but since you're asking me, I don't think so. I think Disc currently, in its current state, is much easier than Mistweaver. I think the hardest thing that Disc Priest has to do is like once every 45 seconds, you have to think of like, oh, which premonition do I have? How can I best use this? Whereas with Monk, you're like constantly reacting to like nonsense that's disrupting your base rotation and making you do other things. You know, like you're like spinning until the target count drops, so you swap to your single target rotation. Oh, but the mage just stood in a swirly, so you got to vivify him. Oh, tank is dying, so you got to cocoon it. You know, like it's much more reactive. Whereas like as a disc priest, you can like pre-shield someone running into a pack, and then you can just apply your dot as the tank gathers everything, and then by then everyone's taking a little bit of rot damage to you every time you power word radiance, and then you penance either for damage or for spot healing, which is like, oh, that's the one little choice note of 50% one way or the other, and then after that you follow up your penance with another power word shield, and then that's your 3-button rotation. You're good to go. But that's just I've played Disc Priest, and I've played it. It took me less than a week to do a key on Disc Priest that I have been trying on my monk for months. So, yeah. Yeah, I think the thing that people are like most excited about, Rye, is the Harry Potter world because it just opened up. So like apparently all the lines are like really small except for the one new Harry Potter ride, which actually has like a pretty big line. Dude, let me tell you, season 2 of The War Within has absolutely drained my coffers of gold. Like this character started the season with like this character alone had like 40k. It has 6k now. My monk started the season, I bought a WoW token so that I could sell it for gold. Started with like 270k gold. It's down to 12,000 gold. Like I am so out of gold, and it's all from consumes and repairs. It's all consumes and repairs. It's ridiculous. Now that makes perfect sense because one of the people I heard it from is a huge fan. Yeah, that would probably be it then. Specky says, I just restarted playing Season 2 and I did my first 2 plus yesterday. That's crazy how nervous I was to tank again. But you know what? It's just as nervous as you are. You should be that much proud and then some because it takes a lot. Like, it takes a lot to literally get back up on the horse and you know, try again and stuff. Especially if you're a holy or a prop paladin. Getting back up on the horse is even more scary because that means that you're doing something. No, but that's good. I'm glad that you gave it another shot. I'm glad that you're coming back. Hopefully you had fun though, above all. Hopefully you had fun. But I want you guys to notice that this group has declined like a Prot Warrior, has declined a Guardian Druid. They've declined a lot of off-meta tanks, and I bet you they're waiting on a DH. Because they think that I am a Disc Priest, and they're waiting for a DH. Prot Warrior? See, I really want to try out Prot Warrior, Specky. It looks so much fun. I just learned tailoring. There are so many humanoids in new locations to loot free cloth for gold. I've seen a lot of people doing like the 4x4 cloth farms or something, but apparently they've been nerfed. But on my druid, I've been doing a little bit of skinning on the bees and wolves, and that's like okay gold, but it's not like I used to have so much more fun gold farming back in or skin farming back in Shadowlands. That was more chill, and you get more per leather, but you get a lot less leather. So you'd pull like 10 mobs and get like, you know, 6k gold off of that. Whereas now you have to pull like 50 mobs and you'll get like 6k gold off of that maybe. So it's pretty annoying. But I've been doing it in like some of the 4x4, but sometimes I'll just go over there and start farming alone. And then I'm pretty sure I get mass reported by the people that are 4x4 farming. It's pretty cringe. Hey LB, I got all my 12s yesterday. That was my goal. That's awesome. And your dedication and enthusiasm toward healing helped me achieve it. Thank you. No, I mean you can say that. But Thromar, that was all you. Also, that's a great name, Thromar. It's very like orcish, you know? But no, I'll be here. I'll always be enthusiastic about healing, but I think what really kind of got it done was your dedication and enthusiasm. So good stuff, Thromar. That's awesome. Now you got resilient keys. How does it feel? You can never go down. Check Kaheti Slum Shark price. See, the thing is, the shark is only like 600 gold right now. So MCS Power, I did some blood puddle farming, but the like you would every you average like one shark per blood puddle, kind of in my experience, and they only sell for about 600, and it took me like takes you like 10 minutes of flying around, which I guess it is like very passive. I can just sit here and like while I wait, I could literally be doing that right now. Um, but it is like a little slow. You know what gold farm I actually think is like underrated is the random heroic dungeon and raid finder, like the dungeon and raid finder farms. Hold on. There's none right now, but every now and then, like you'll see that there's like say that just no healers are queuing, so there's like a little gold symbol here, and you do it, and it gives you 999 gold, or like it gives you almost 1,000 gold, but it also gives you like either 2 or 3 uh, augment runes, and augment runes sell for like 1,600 gold. So like you do like a quick heroic in like 5 minutes, and you can make up to like if you sell 3 of these things, that's like 4,500 ish gold on top of the 1,000. That's like 5,500 for like 4 minutes. The augment runes, yeah. I mean, I do that like literally every time I log on. I check that if I'm on my monk or if I'm on my druid, I'll check to see if there's like a random heroic dungeon because as a tank I can speed run it. So it's pretty nice. I get about 200k while farming Dark Fuse rep only on clock. 200k an hour? Elite Guard, is that true? Even LFR gives it to you. Yeah, the raid finder, you have to see which of these is like needing a role. But like every time I log on to my paladin, my druid, my monk, any spec that can play tank, healer, or DPS, you can check all the queues and see what's good. That's basically what I do. But I need to do it more. Is like every now and then I'll log on, I'll be like, I'll see that there's like a symbol for the healer thing, and I'll be like, ah, no, I just want to push a key, and like I'll come over here and push keys. But I need to do that more often. Shoot, even while I'm on stream, y'all see how dire the gold situation is. I need to just like if I'm streaming, y'all are gonna. It's like an ad. Y'all are gonna sit through me doing a heroic dungeon. No, I wouldn't do that to y'all. But oh man, dude, literally, what are we waiting on? Thanks. Queue up. I guess we could like re-queue it. Re-queue? Re-queue? Re-queue. Yeah, I am like ridiculously out of gold. Okay, experiment time. I'm going to swap to Discipline Priest to see if that causes people to queue up to our group. I wonder if tanks see that I am Holy Priest and think like, I don't want to be in that key. So we've swapped to Disc Priest. Let's see how long it takes. We've been sitting in this queue for about like 10 to 15 minutes. So I want to see how long it takes for a tank to queue up now. Now that I am Disc Priest. I need to do that too. Yeah, I mean it's like the thing is it's kind of variable. So I say like, oh, 5 minutes for 5,500 gold, but that's like the best case scenario because that means that you did the dungeon in 5 minutes, which doesn't always happen. A lot of times you do get like new people and you do have to kind of take it slow for them and stuff. And then that's also assuming that you got 3 crystals, whereas I think you can get either 2 or 3, or you can get like anywhere from 1 to 3. But I'm pretty sure it maxed out at 3 crystals per run. Okay, swapping to Disc Priest didn't help anything. So let's go back to Holy. But y'all are saying that Oracle Holy Priest is good. I'm trying to think, what would that give you? Like, what would I use my Premonition of Insight on? Whereas, like, on Disc Priest, it's very obvious. You just cast, like, 4 Power Word Shields in a row. But what would I do on Holy? I'm just, like, struggling to see the insight value. Maybe, like, your Serenities, and then that's, like, 1 or 2 less Flash Shields that you have to cast to get the time off. 4 Prayer of Mendings. Right? Really? Prayer of Mending's the best value? Oh, that's sad. I'm a Prayer of Mending hater. I really don't like Prayer of Mending. I think part of the reason why I hate it is because of the button that I have it keybound to is just like awkward to press. I really do think that that's what it all boils down to. Which I know is like the most petty reason to hate. Okay, we found a tank. We found a tank. Okay. It said, greetings, Earthlings. Hello. Hello there. Hello there. Y'all, okay. Sorry, I just hit y'all with the most southern y'all you've ever heard. But guys, I am working on a video right now that I think is going to be very funny. It's going to be like an expose documentary style, like memeing around, kind of hating on Disc Priest style video. But I have two bits that I have planned. One of them I've already recorded, and I do think it's actually very funny. It's so self-deprecating though, but it's so funny. And then another bit kind of hinges on me running into a certain person at Universal this weekend. So if I run into a specific superhero, then I can make this joke. But I have to find someone dressed as that specific superhero. Um, which I doubt is going to happen, but I'm going to be like eyes wide open looking for this guy. But yeah, so it's going to be like a funny-ish video. I have three bits, like three funny little bits planned for it. And one of them is just, I think is just pure comedy gold. I'm excited to just like, to make this video. Oh, it's so funny. I have like, I've been scripting it for like a long time now. I'm excited. Okay, Cinderbrew 14. I have not even attempted a Cinderbrew on the Holy Priest. I don't even think in the beta. I don't think I played Holy Priest and Cinderbrew, so it's gonna be kind of rough. How often do the dots come out on the first boss?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, I don't know. Whew. Okay. Okay, we're here. Oh god. Oh god, what do my buttons do? I was like, why isn't it renewing? So apparently I'm running that talent that makes your... Oh god, I'm PIing the Hunter for AoE, I think. But I think that's a mistake. Well... I said okay. I don't know what killed him, but it kind of makes me think that he stood in the circle. Oh, Paladin, what are you dying to? Like, I see he has the dot on him, but that dot is nothing. How do I have aggro? How did I get aggro on the attendant? That attendant just, like, walked up, bopped me, and walked away. That's probably the most rude thing I've ever seen. Hey, I can honestly say that as a Holy Priest, I have died to aggro now. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well. Here's the attendant. The one that came over and disrespected me like that. Okay, the Paladin's saying reset. I do agree. They kicked me. He said reset and they kicked me. Dude, I died to actual aggro as a Holy Priest. You can't be real. I died to a melee. I died to getting meleeed. I actually got aggro as a healer. But okay. Good luck. This Paladin, he died twice and he thought that that was me. Like, I literally died to getting mail. I want to watch this again. I want to make sure I'm not going crazy. Hold on. Okay. Once it's going to be a little pixelated at the start, but hopefully it kind of settles out. We're watching the attendant. How did we pull this attendant? Because she literally like RP slow motion walked over to me. Where even is this attendant? So I'm not like in the middle of or I am in the middle of everyone, so I don't think I butt pulled. How did this attendant get to me? I'm so confused. Okay, first off, how did this paladin die? Paladin literally stood in the circle. He stood in the brew toss and he died, and then he kicked me. And you died to standing in the one-shot mechanic. How is that on me? Question mark. What? Dude, that's insane. He literally died to standing in the brew toss. Watch this. The paladin's the one with the yellow wings here. I'm this yellow wings. He's this yellow wings. That's the big one-shot circle. He dies to it. Okay, I guess healer problem. And then where does this attendant come from? Look, I'm glad the hunter watched him stand in that and typed okay, because that makes me feel better. Where does this attendant even come from? I'm like, looking, I don't see it. So the shaman butt pulls an attendant. I must be giga pumping healing or something, because I rip aggro on the attendant and then watch this slow motion walk it does. It's like, let me slow this down for you. Bop. Then goes back to the shaman. I mean, like, that's embarrassing. And then they kicked me thinking I was the problem? Like, okay, your key's just gonna brick, but sure. MVP Pally? Yeah, honestly, that's like criminal. And then they kick me. That's insane. Like, actually insane. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, goodness. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, y'all saw that. He stood in the thing that one-shots you, dies to it, respawns, dies again. Meanwhile, I die because I pulled aggro on something that someone else butt pulls. And then they kick me. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Hey, Rob, thank you. Rob said, hey, nice haircut, Chris looking fly. I don't know. It's not the best. It's not the best haircut, but it's also not the worst I've ever gotten. But it's just short for the summer, you know. Rob, you know I don't leave the house, but now that I'm planning on going out of the house and standing in the sun, like I had to get something done, you know? Is this that same paladin? It is. It is. They all left him. Oh, that is justice. That is karmic justice. The paladin that kicked me, everyone was like, wait, the healer wasn't the problem. You were the problem. Oh, that feels so good. I kind of want to queue up for it and just say, looks like they left you, huh? Look, I get it. This is kind of toxic. Fight fire with fire. Look, I'm holy priest today. We don't put up with nonsense. Oh, I thought he invited me. I was about to say, oh my god, we're about to throw some words, but no, he didn't invite me. Have you tried getting good? I haven't. I've heard that could be. Oh no, they chose me over a Mistweaver streamer. I've never heard of that guy, but good for them. They chose me over a Mistweaver. That feels bad. Feels like I'm a traitor. That's okay. I'm a holy priest. Like, he didn't. I guess these guys think I'm dispriest again, but I'm holy. I am holy. MVP Pally. It's that non-meta fate. True. Ugh. All right, rookery time. Dude, I was so excited for some Cinderbrew nonsense, man. I mean, you just can't write that. You cannot write that. The paladin standing in the trash, like standing in the circle of stuff that would one-shot him. And then someone else saw him do that. He kicks me, and then everyone leaves him. Oh, that feels good. Was in a 17 motherload yesterday. I started to walk into the pacemaker before first boss got pinged because we were skipping. We skipped it. Wasted like 3 extra seconds. I didn't get in combat. 0 issues. The tank double pulls extractors. Ooh, double pulls extractors after the first boss and dies. The group blames you. Yikes. Yeah, double. I've pulled double extractors, I think on accident once, but I've only ever planned to pull it once. And that time it did go well, but whenever you accidentally pull and like your healer doesn't have exactly everything up and your tank doesn't have exactly everything up, that's a 100% wipe. Like you need actually everything in the books. Because the double AoE, if they overlap, that's insane. Um the tank just said any problems? What the heck? Any problem? I don't have any problems. I'm playing Holy Priest. Blame the lowest IO player, just blame the bug? Yeah, true. True. So guys are asking, do we have Paracel? I don't have the Paracel, but I do think you can skip it without it, right? I'm just gonna type yes, and if I troll the key. Oh god, okay. I'm probably gonna troll the key. Oh. Pretty sure I can like slow fall too, but I know you can like stay on that line and walk straight. Or just pull up the short. I know there's like a short of it. Be safe. Um, Probably my. We don't have time. We'll just wing it. I'm pretty sure levitate lets me do something. We'll find out. I don't know. Buy one from the whatever it's called, the monthly transmog boxing. Thanks, Rob. The whatever it's called. Oh, you mean the trader post or something like that? Well, the thing is, I have this toy from Shadowlands. Um, where is it? It's like an umbrella. There, I have this. I don't know if this works, but we'll try it. This is a very spicy pull. I've only done this pull on my monk, and it's so easy on the monk so you can just spin because the target count's so high. But I'm kind of nervous here. We're going to Apotheosis here. I'm also going to pop Fade, my mini defensive. Oh, tank. We're going to have to external the tank? No, we don't. Okay. We will external this guy. Yeah, I am popping my defensive. I'm also going to fear those guys into the pack a little bit. Let's go ahead and put down another cooldown. Yeah, that guy died to the frontal. Oh god. Oh, these casts are really starting to pick off people. I mean, to be fair, dude, I am cranking the heals. The only deaths we had there were to like failed mechanics. Oh, speaking of failed mechanics, okay. Saw two casts coming my way. Okay, we're going over a little bit low, but I'm gonna Halo kind of early once we get there. Show you behind. Does this Parasol work? It's the one from Shadowland. Hopefully it does work. Oh yeah, we're holy, Rob. We're holying it out today. I need to keep renew on the tank. Oh, tank, buddy. Ooh, shout out to my trinket being ready there, because that helped a lot. Let's go in Halo now. We have Divine Him. Let's go ahead and press Divine Him. I thought I could survive one more tick there, but then a bolt hit me. Oh, that's so cringe. I was like doing fine. I had enough to save. I was channeling my AoE heal, and then I had a Serenity lined up to slam on myself. Oh, I'm so dead again. I'm actually just so dead. This is very unfortunate. To be fair, I don't like that we did this pull twice in a row. Terrifying. Like, not a time save at all. At all. Oh, goodness. Noggenfogger can give you a slow fall, too. I don't know what that means, but oh god, we're dead again. 3 is too much now. Yes, it definitely is. He left. I'm just gonna say, like, those two pools, one after the other, is a lot. Not gonna lie. Oh, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. We'll top them up before we leave, though. Oh, that was rough. Regular slow fall, can you can get with levitate, but you want the drivable fall ideally. Okay. Guy's saying 3.3k IO main, buddy. I'm a holy priest. Like, what do you want from me? I'm just gonna say, hold on, we're gonna hit him with it. Yo, mama. Yeah, that's right. You better leave before I type yo, mama. He knew it was coming. That I mean, that pool is insane. Oh well. Like, very hard. Can't. That pool's just like really hard to do twice in a row. Like the first time it's fine because you can use all your stuff, but then the second time you just don't have anything. Like I just didn't have any defensives or anything. I just like died. And like Rookery's not the most insane timer. You don't have to pool like that, you know. Oh, bunch of 14s. Okay, maybe 14s aren't the play yet. Maybe I should get some reps in. You know what? I say that, but I kind of want to do this Dark Flame 14. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Put me in, coach. Okay, sorry. I mean, I did a 13 Floodgate. I would think I can do a 14 Rookery, but the problem is I just was not expecting pulling that in. Did I get flamed? I did by the tank. I did get flamed. But the thing is, like, I got a pretty nasty overlap, admittedly. We got invited to a 13 Motherload. Okay. I got the during the localized storm, I also had the energizing barrage on myself, which I was like fine to live through. I was doing enough throughput to live through, but then right as I stopped my channel and was about to single target heal, oh, I'm so sorry, I just hit the mic. Right as I was about to spot heal myself, a lightning bolt hit me. So I got like all 3 at once, and that's just way too much. Guess I'll need thick skin. No, I mean if you play better than I did, well, I guess if you get luckier than I did, I guess, because I did get like pretty ridiculously unlucky getting targeted by all 3 of that, all in that moment too. It was like the timing of it was pretty unfortunate. And then I took a res and got immediately targeted again, so it was like it was pretty unlucky. Do some prop warrior holy priest keys. Oh man, I am down. When do you get home? You're working today, Rob? That's cringe. We're having you work on Memorial Day? Crazy, crazy. But okay, XBS, I will say the last key that we did, like the one before this one, our paladin stood in things that literally killed him, and then he said, let's reset, and then kicked me, thinking that I was the problem, but he literally got one shot by a one-shot mechanic. Like, it wasn't me at all. So that is also something. They saw that I was playing holy and was like, he's probably the problem. No, you are. You definitely are. Can we TP? Yes, we can. That's true, Rob. I have family that works in hospitals. The way that they do holidays, I don't know if y'all do this, but they like alternate. So, for example, like if you worked Christmas, you don't work Thanksgiving, but the next year you'll work Thanksgiving and not Christmas. That kind of thing. Heard some horror stories. I definitely think we can make some clips, like some shorts out of what's happened today so far. I definitely want to make a short about the Holy Priest thing. But also, we had a really funny moment on my last stream that I need to make into a short tonight. Um, I was playing Augmentation Evoker for like the first time all season, and do you know in Operation Floodgate there's those guys that cast RPGG, which is those big orange swirlies that if you stand on them in them, they basically one shot you. But basically, the visual comes on the ground. You have plenty of time to move out of them. It's not that bad. However, the visual bugged, and we did not see the big orange circle. It just did not show it. So I'm sitting here streaming, playing playing Prez Evoker. I'm having a good time, and I'm saying that. I'm saying I'm actually having a lot of fun. And as I say the word fun, everyone in the party immediately dies. Like, just immediately dies out of nowhere. Like, we have no idea what it is. And I knew exactly what it was because I've seen that bug before. But the clip was like so perfectly timed. Like, I'm having so much fun. Dead. Everyone dead. And then my face was like, like, oh, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. I need to make that into a clip though. All right, Holy Priest time. Holy Priest time. How do I do this dungeon? Fun fort buff. Need to be confident. What's wrong with being confident? Selena Gomez, who? That's me. We're gonna stop those casts. Okay, that is my one AoE stop. Now I don't have to think about it. Oh my god, please stop that. Slam some damage. Sorry, I just let that mage sit in that block. But to be fair, I thought he was like a frost mage in an ice block, so I didn't think much of it until I looked at the party frames again. Ugh. How much damage did I do? Oh my god, I'm cranking. Of course, all of it was Halo. That's kind of cringe, but dude, I am blasting it. Am I Shadow Priest? Hello? Do some more damage. Bang, bang, bang. The thing is, I'll need my oh my goodness, that is a lot of damage. I'll need my Apotheosis for healing this next pull, or else I would Apotheosis for damage too, and just blast the damage. But no, I think I'm going to be responsible and hold on to it, whatever. Watch this. I'm this mage's favorite player. Did you get knocked up? No. I'll grip you in. What is this pool? We're padding at this point. This is not a real pool. Yikes. How did the paladin die? Did he pull that, I'm guessing? RN here can confirm. Okay, so that's how y'all work too. Which is like a really interesting way to do it. On me, I'm not gonna PI now. What the heck? That would be crazy. Not sure if it's the same thing, but I think it's kind of crazy how swirlies can clip into the ground in this game. It is weird. I don't think it is that same thing. Maybe that is what's like happening in the background, but visually that's not what's happening. But I know what you mean. Like how a swirly can be like basically straight up and down instead of like a flat disc. I've seen that happen before. Let's go and mount. I'm just gonna big mount so that I can pull these guys with me. Hop in the mount. Get in. We're going shopping. Okay. I kind of want to eject him right now because this mount is fat. Oh my god. Oh, I just squeezed. No. I will wait. This peacekeeper, go away. Go that way. What is he thinking about? He's literally stopping there and thinking about all of his past decisions. Alright, we're here. Let's go ahead and rebuff because I think our paladin had died. Dude, what are these pools? Why are we pulling a mech jockey? I'm gonna go ahead and fade. I guess I'll PI the mage hoping that they're gonna single target the mech jockey. Oh, it's a fire mage. So I probably should just be single targeting them anyways. Gonna defensive that. Hope I don't get knocked into anything. Where does this mech jockey even run? The mech jockeys are the guys that run to like a downed bot and try to like activate it. They're down. Oh, I guess it's that one. Okay. Maybe that mech jockey isn't that bad of a fool. All of my casters are over here, so I doubt they're gonna come into this way, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna go and wings the mage, so I don't have to heal him. Okay, this is kind of hurting. I channeled divine, whatever that's called, for a little bit. Should get the healing bonuses on everyone. I'm also gonna halo here. Guys, I need y'all to stop those. Those hurt. Need big damage. Who can deliver? Oh, the tank is standing in that. Oh goodness. Dude, the tank just almost died from standing in that. How come we not pressing Holy Word Sanctify? Hey, this is like my third time here. I am very much out of practice with my Holy Priest. But also, we are very spread. Like, that's what I was saying just a second ago is, like, we have a lot of casters, and they were playing on the opposite side of where I was playing. So it is harder to get everyone. You know what I mean? Sure, I'll PI a paladin. Yeah, I am very much out of practice here. Long Dong Liam. Oh man, congratulations. Congratulations on the well endowment, I guess is how I would say that. Long Dong Liam. What a gamer name. I love that. Okay, let's slam some damage here. Well, let's heal up everyone. Let's halo for the damage and the healing. Oh, don't die. Okay, we are gonna Apotheosis for damage here. Let's see how... Okay, we're starting this ramp at 323k. I need damage. I need big damage. Oh yeah, we're ramping. It's not that much, but it is more damage than we were doing. Okay, we went from 323 up to 533. That's a big ramp, right? Some big damage. We did commit our biggest healing cooldown for some damage there, but it's okay. Ooh, we got a Naru, or whatever these things are called. I wish my dots were being tracked, because I want to see how much time of my dot I have on the boss. Oh my goodness, this guy was like, I have to be the one to kick it, and then he missed. Oh, and there's one way back here. Okay, we also have our execute. Shadow Word Death, I think is what it's called. Slam the damage. Hey, ending a boss fight with 500k, I call that kind of a win. Bless, brother. I appreciate you. Legit, my first time playing Holy last night, so I just wanted to make sure. I mean, it's like, it is a pretty good spell if you can get it to hit all 5. But it's not, it really isn't like the best of all the AoE spells in the game. Like, it's one of my least favorite AoE spells. Oh god, we can't let these rock lances go off. I am not very good at this pool as Holy Priest because I don't have a stop that I can do. I mean, I do have Chastise, but I guess I'll chastise one of these guys. Oh, that one's coming at me. Please someone kick it. Okay, we're popping Fade and my defensive. I will not be dying to a Rock Lance today. Not today. Alright. We made it. Azerite Extractor down. God, my haste is like criminally low. This feels so bad. That's cool. My Ripple, whenever one of my holy words comes off cooldown, apparently it also procs my mastery. That's pretty sick. I didn't know that. Oh god, okay, we pulled sappers in. We're gonna put Lightwell down. Just gonna stun one of the caster guys. Oh, that rock lane's going off on the mage. I need to know where everyone is. Oh, Paladin, live.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
What just killed me? I'm actually so confused. I want to right click this so I can look at the recap. Release spirit. Oh, I literally said look at the recap and then did not click the recap. Did I get rock lance there? Like what? I feel like I got hit really hard. If y'all can, remind me to go back and watch that one, because I think I might have just not seen something. Unless you guys know what killed me there. I didn't think we were standing in a swirly, were we? How's Holy Priest feeling? It's feeling good, but I am just dying out of nowhere. I do think you're missing one defensive, I think. Whereas like Disc Priest has like gigantic shields. I wish that you could make your shields like so much bigger on just yourself, you know. You came back to life after Spirit, don't you? There is a talent you can take. I'm not taking that talent. Oh god, scary pool. But there is a talent you can take. I don't know what it is, if I'm being honest. Oh god, okay. That's my one stop, team. It's up to you at this point. Okay, we'll stun this guy. Oh god, I didn't do it in time. Which got bopped? That's a weird one. It's a weird bop. Okay. Sure, buddy. I'll take it. You know what? I'm not complaining. I appreciate the sentiment. Go and Halo this. We're gonna put our big renew on the tank. Ah, I'm so slow. Okay, we're good. Kind of weird that Prayer of Mending has a travel time. Always been very weird to me. Yeah, Holy Priest feels like surprisingly very good. I do think like Holy Priest struggles more in certain dungeons than others, whereas like Disc Priest doesn't struggle in those. So I do think that is like a big downside, is that you just have like a weakness depending on what dungeon you're in. Okay, we need to Halo this. Pretty sure I just heard a penance fire. Do I have anything that fires a penance? Our fire mage has done actual 0 damage, so I am gonna PI the fire mage now that they're in their combust, because I think they were saving a lot. It's kind of like a tsunami, like, you know, it was the calm before the tsunami came. But I really need that fire mage with the PI to show up on the meters here. Kind of regretting PIing him. Okay, we're gonna Apotheosis. Okay, the fire mage is showing up on the meters now, but now it's making me think, like, should I have PI'd another person? Let's do some AoE damage. Ow. Let's go in Halo. So we're going to have the healing bonus from Halo scaling with the healing bonus from Divine Hymn, I think is what the spell's called. Let's go and channel Divine Hymn. Yeah, it is Divine Hymn. Oh god, that's very tragic. But now we have 2 gigantic healing like modifiers on right now. So our spells are just doing a lot more healing. Okay, now we can focus boss a little. Okay, I have Flash Shield twice, so my next two, like, heals or Prayer of Healings are going to be enhanced. Trying to get as much Trail of Light value as I can, like, really casting on different targets every time. Okay, now we have Halo. Oh, come on, live. I might just PI this guy. No. I mean, I probably should have PI'd the Warlock in hindsight. Is Warlock better funnel than Fire? I guess Fire Mage doesn't funnel. It's Arcane Mage that funnels. Fire just does... I think this Fire Mage might have their AoE build on. I'm going to have to like look at what their damage looks like here on this pool. Regardless, I think like Paladin's always a safe PI because they do like pretty good priority and AoE. Oh god. Okay. We're going to PI the Fire Mage again. I have faith. You don't see Fire Mages too often, so I'm kind of just doing it for science. I need to top down my camera here. No, I need to top down my camera first, is what I said. Okay, I'm going to not tab target because I'm so afraid of pulling more. I'm just watching my feet, watching health bars. That's kind of it. I need to be using my wings more often. Like, there, whenever someone got a dot, I should have just thrown the wings on them. Because the wings are only a minute cooldown if they don't get procced. Which, by wings, I don't know what the spell's called. Guardian Spirit, I think is what it's called. This spell right here. I guess I can use it on this fool. So the first person that gets the dot, I'm just going to throw the wings on them. Just gonna make them so much easier to heal. So there, I've thrown the wings on... oh my god, I threw them on the Warlock and immediately regretted it. I should have saved them for the Mage. Yeah, it makes that person so much easier to heal. Go in Halo, do some damage. Alright, we're slamming. Should probably tap some food here really quick. I don't know if we're like mind soothing anything or something. It's called Restitution. The one that lets you come back after your thing, after your angel. Yeah, that one I know I'm not playing. Oh, Wings is down. That's embarrassing. But I know it used to be like a legendary in Shadowlands, right? I remember back in Shadowlands. We're gonna save PI for the boss here, just to blast this boss down quicker. And I don't know if we're gonna be pulling any mechs into the boss, so I just want to be extra cautious. But I know back in Shadowlands, Holy Priest was like kind of goated, and honestly in both forms of content at one point. But in PvP, people would play their legendary that made them respawn after your angel, and everyone hated it. Like everyone hated that. Even the Holy Priest, they were like, "This is so lame. Like you should have to kill me twice." Okay, so we are pulling into the boss. So I'm gonna tap my mana. Whenever your tank starts running around this way, you know that you're gonna pull a mech into the boss, because this boss is really a nothing sandwich, and these mechs kind of make it a complete pool.
I'm out of range.
Hey, we ranged the first charge shot. That's kind of goated. Okay, now we're gonna PI. Ah, I'm so slow. Not even scared. We're gonna apotheosis this first one. Oh, good gracious, that was scary. Dude, apotheosis is so slept on. Like, no one talks about how strong this spell is. This guy, what are you doing? He's in the fire. Oh, God. The Warlock was in the fire. Okay, our tank's probably going to go pull another mech. We might just do one. It's just to save time, because it adds something to funnel off of on the boss fight. And it also just, like, this boss is literally, it has actual negative mechanics. So, when you pull those guys with the fight, it kind of creates an actual pool. Like a difficult pool. Okay, I should definitely not go that way. I should go this way. Warlock, I promise I'm not chasing you, dude. I'm just trying to make the best use of our space. I'm so sorry. Okay, it's gonna be awkward, but we can clip what's in between here. Very nice. I don't know my keybind. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I don't know my Shadow Fiend keybind. But it's literally on my screen. Restitution. See, I'm playing Guardian Angel. I don't know why, though. I don't know what Restitution does for me. Okay, let me make sure I'm not targeted by that. The Guardian Spirit saves the target from death. It does not expire. Interesting. Ooh, he dipped his toes in. Sure, I'll PI. Big single target damage. But the thing is, I was told to PI the Paladin and the Warlock at the same time. I PI'd the Warlock. I'm curious to see if that was a mistake or not. And it probably will. I probably shouldn't have PI, but my thought process is, if I PI now, I'll have PI up for the double mechs. And that, to me, is a much scarier boss, or a much scarier pool than this boss. So I care more about my timing of PI on that. Okay, I am being looked at. Uh-oh. Dude, Halo is crazy strong. I know a lot of people play Oracle Holy Priest. I don't know, man. You have to, like, pay me some good money to make... Ooh, that bop was insane from the Paladin. I think that's what that was. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. A lot more than I was anticipating. But you have to, like... You'd have to do something to make me swap off of Archon Holy Priest. It is just so good. Like, it's so good. Okay, what do we have here? We have Apotheosis and Divine Hymn. Oh god. Oh god, we're looked at. I'm gonna go and pop my defensive. Okay, we're gonna go in Halo now. We're still in our Apotheosis though. I do want to get as much value from that as possible. Okay, our Apotheosis ended. Luckily we have Halo kind of helping out. We need a Divine Hymn. Probably a little late on that Divine Hymn, but that's okay. Okay, PI, perfect timing. Let's kill this guy before that charge shot. Very nice. What do I have? I don't have much, so I'm gonna go ahead and juice up my I'm gonna flash heal to juice up my next prayer of healing is what I was trying to say. Easy peasy. Double mech who? Go ahead and tap food. If we can, we can't. That's okay. Probably re-4 buff. I don't know who's died, but oh, it's definitely been me. I think my Shadow Fiend does give me mana back. I'm watching my mana bar, hoping that it starts to like crawl up a bit. Okay, I think the mage might have popped like Invis or something. I'm trusting the safe spot. I also like where the tank is starting the frontal. He's baiting the frontal there, because then we get to stop our rotation at the safe spot, I'm pretty sure. Like maybe a little bit to the right of it. Yeah, very nice. I would Apotheosis for damage if we were like shorter on time, but I'm very afraid of this intermission. So I'm saving my spells for the intermission, which is coming up right now. Gonna pop Fade. I'm gonna put Lightwell down after this first slam. I guess before this first slam, I'm gonna release Halo. I'm gonna pop my defensive. Apotheosis. Serenity, PI. Serenity. Put down Lightwell. Yeah, where are the drills? Or where are the things that we need to drill? One's over here, okay. Okay, not bad. I'm gonna stand on this side of it so that we can have a little bit more room to kind of get into our safe spot. Clean! Okay, this boss is basically dead. I literally just jinxed us there, but for the most part, this boss is dead. Yikes, that's always the scary one. I almost jinxed us. Okay, we're gonna Halo, and we're gonna do some big damage here. How much damage can a Holy Priest do? We're at 140k overall DPS right now. We'll see how hard we can slam this damage. Okay, so far, not good, because I'm having to move. Rip the mage in. Just to be safe. We went from 133 to 189-ish. Okay, we're still ramping. I'm face tanking it. Screw it. I popped my defensive. We're staying here. This is my turf. Oh! Okay. Mistakes were made. Die, boss. Die. Hey, we crossed the 200k mark. Nice. A 13 as Holy Priest. Feels good. Feels good. All right, what key is next? What do we need? Let's pull up our IO of just the Holy Priest. And let's see what keys can benefit us. I know a Theater of Pain. I know Theater of Pain I still need to do. But how close are we to 3k? Our disc is there. Our Holy is halfway there. Okay, let's look for a top, I guess. So let's just look at our Holy keys. Top. Okay, we got messaged. Want to do a 17 Cinderbrew? Okay, we can hop over and do a 17 Cinderbrew. Sure, let me hop over to Monk. Alright. Well, we just got messaged by someone that they want to do a 17 Cinderbrew, so we're going to do that, do a brief little Holy Priest intermission. Oh, but Holy Priest is so much fun, man. So much fun. Evoker keys, possibly today. Possibly today. After this Monk key, we can see where we're feeling. I think I'll be feeling some Evoker keys. But we're going to leave this, unless were they wanting to do more? Anyways, okay. Let's hop on the Monk. We're doing a 17 Cinderbrew. Hopefully it goes well. Cinderbrew is like the second hardest key for sure. Let's see if we can't do it. Monk gang. Okay, what build am I running? Should I just run? I think I'm gonna run the standard build. I'm having a lot of fun with it lately, but I do want to do more testing with the standard Chi-Ji build, but just sub in Chi Dance of Chi-Chi instead of Jade Empowerment. I think it's really fun. Yeah, Holy Priest is sick. Holy Priest is sick. Oh, and Granny Ninja had said, oh, hold on, let me message this guy to invite me. The last time we did a key with him, it went super clean until I DC'd, so hopefully no random DCs today. Granny Ninja said, "Hi, hun. Happy Memorial Day. Don't forget to think of the fallen surgers like Paw Paw. Miss him every day. Didn't pass from war though. It was from fibromyalgia. Love you." Oh my God, Granny Ninja 7. Who is behind this account? Crazy. It was from fibromyalgia. Oh, Paul, why? Why'd you get the fibromyalgia? Alright, do I have consumes? Food. That I need. Oh, I have flasks. Okay, we have consumes. Also need to remember to pot on the first pool. It'll just make it a little bit easier. Alright, a plus 17 Cinder Brew. Yikes. Let's Mythic Plus. We're going to our Mythic Plus build. I think I'm gonna play Conduit. What do I want to play? Oh my God, for some reason that tanked my throat. Thing is, this dungeon is so much about the priority targets that playing Conduit is just correct, or playing Master of Harmony I think is just correct, but really in a plus 17 it's not going to come down to our damage. Like, it's not. I don't even think it's going to come down to the healer's priority damage in a 17. So I think Conduit, and the thing is, like, Conduit does kind of give you some priority damage because you can cycle your Rising Sun Kicks quicker. It's not comparative to Master of Harmony, but it's like, it is something. But we're going to go Conduit here. I think we'll just make, if we get targeted by the Pyromancer guys a couple times, it'll just make it a lot smoother. I need to see if this guy has crafted the ring yet. Crafted. So I love yeah. This one. Alright, plus 17 Cinder Brew. This is gonna be a tough key. Be a very tough key. Thing is, I wish that I had a better second trinket mythic track. Like, I kind of wish that I had the Medichopper. I kind of want to try that in keys. It gives like a small shield, but also grants a ton of verse. So you can like you can kind of like put it on someone as like a mini PI, basically. A very mini PI for sure, but also you can use it as like kind of a way to shield someone. You can macro it to like your Vivify if you want to, like just to make sure it gets used. Like a couple different ways you can use this thing. Hey, what's up, Jeremiah? Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Memorial Day. Ugh. Oh, we're about to slam this key. I can smell it. I have a few satchels to open. Uh-oh. Okay, we procced a 3-1. See, this is me doing those things for the satchels. Was that another 3? No, that was just a 1. Okay, so we got 3 and then we got 1. Then I get a roulette wheel, heroic. Interesting. Now I got 4 augment runes to sell. I could use them for when we're probably gonna kill Muggsy this week. But I don't know. Augment runes for parsing to me is kind of cringe. They're just too expensive. I think. Oh, he's saying that he has like big paste rings. He's saying he can't craft the ring because You have our rogue. You have our rogue on friends list. We found him together. I can't believe I'm not in this key. Shame, Rob. Rob, you know what? I was thinking like I know Meowies has gotten into key pushing lately. I don't know how that would be, but he is a feral druid. Now we're just missing a tank. If only we could find a good prot warrior tank. I wish J-Bach was still pushing on tank. That would be so perfect. We could have like a very fun group together. It'd be a wild, chaotic group, but it'd be fun. Yeah, Meowies has been on the grind. He's also getting invited to keys because people see him as a druid, and druid is a meta DPS, you know. Find a good prot warrior for sure. Yeah, this rogue, we did I was trying to do a 16 priory the other day, and when I tell you it was the most clean key I've ever been in, it was like smooth. You wouldn't have even thought it was priory because it went so smooth. Because this rogue is just so good. Um, until I DC'd. So I'm a terrible Mistweaver man? Oh no, what'd you do? What'd you do, Jeremiah? I'm curious. We should get him into keys, find a good prot warrior. I know he's he's definitely a strong character, Rob, but I'm usually fine working with people like that. I think me and him have kind of chatted a bunch, and I think he is warming up to me. You know, like after raid, we'll hang out in Discord for a bit and just talk nonsense. So apparently there's a way that streamers can play music on Twitch and then remove it from their VOD, but it doesn't work for YouTube. So the fact that I stream to both YouTube and Twitch kind of messes with that. So I can't play music while I stream. But apparently there's like a new way to do it where you can have it play to Twitch but not to YouTube. So I kind of want to look into that. But then, hey, that just means that y'all are gonna have to listen to some Taylor Swift while we play. Ooh. Man, nothing gets me more jazzed than listening to some Heartbreaking Rain songs. Chump Change? I think we did a key with him and he was kind of iffy. But Rob, you got to get the ring crafted. If we're going to be running keys, I want to run my crafted ring and I want to like mini PIU with it. Ooh, this guy has a Mythtrack Pacemaker. Very nice. He's got double crafted Warglaives. That's kind of unlucky. Look at some heroic pieces too. Tank must be like a Chad. Okay, here's a solid group. Turns off stream sound. Please use sign language. Thanks. MRT. Come on. Come on. Speaking of MRT, I was trying to find the source of why I kept getting disconnected. I've upgraded my graphics drivers, like I've done all these things, but I was like, what if it's an add-on? So I went through all my add-ons and thought like, okay, is this necessary? No. Is this necessary? No. And so like I deleted a couple of add-ons that I wasn't using anymore. One of them being MRT, Method Raid Tools, because my guild uses Echo Raid Tools right now. And it's funny because like I kept every time I do a ready check, I'm like, why isn't it telling me what buffs I have? Where did that go? Like, what is that? And then I made the connection at last night, like, oh, it's because I disabled MRT. I guess that was an MRT thing. It will be missed though. So now I have to like look at my buff bar and be like, okay, do I have the flask? Do I have the food? You know, like it's a lot worse. Ow. Punched my desk. Just noticed Rushing Wind Kick is better than Jade Fire Teachings. Is better than Jade Fire Teachings? It really depends on what content, what you're doing. In dungeons, I don't think so. I don't think so. Jade Fire Teachings is what enables your Jade Lightning to heal a bunch. Like this combo here is like goated. That's kind of the fuel to our main build. But if you're running my like caster build, I mean, I've been getting away with playing Rushing Wind. I really am a fan of Rushing Wind Kick, but I would not say it's better. But it does do more damage than Rising Sun Kick, which is pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's, but it depends on your context though. There's a lot of context. Like in Raid, I do think the Yulon build is better blanket statement than the Chi-Ji Ancient Teachings build, because of how strong Rushing Wind Kick is in Raid. Like that, what is it? Rushing Winds. Oh my goodness. Rushing Winds for 4 seconds, increasing your renewing mist healing, basically tripling your renewing mist healing for 4 seconds is insane in a raid environment where you can have like 13 renewing mists out. That's a lot of healing. You're basically a Resto Druid that has a Rejuve and a Wild Growth on everyone. Just from your one hot. That's how much it heals. Feels strong in my key though. I mean, like I said, you can make it work. You definitely can make it work. But I would not say it's better. I just think Jadefire Teachings enables Jade Empowerment, and that alone is like a very strong thing in keys. Like that alone is good. But then also just the passive healing is a little bit better from Ancient Jadefire Teachings. But don't get me wrong, like I said, I've been playing a Rushing Wind Kick build without Jade Empowerment and putting up very good results with it. But still, like, all of that is kind of just like a for fun thing. Like, I still fully admit that Jadefire Teachings Jade Empowerment is the play. I do think there's room for Dance of Chi-Ji to sneak in. Like, if I were to just, like, do this build but swap here, this build I think is good for Priory, specifically. However, you're making the first half of Priory easier with Dance of Chi-Ji, but making the second half harder because Jade Empowerment is really good for, like, Braun Pike, the mini boss before the final boss. It's also very good for the light spawns whenever they purify someone. Having all of this damage funnel into one target, one of your allies with Jade Empowerment is really nice. Like, so it's like the first half of the dungeon gets easier, the second half gets harder. Same with Dance of Chi-Ji in this dungeon. It would make this first pool maybe not easier, but maybe more simple, like your rotation. But I don't think it makes the overall dungeon easier, you know what I mean? I don't know. Alright, we're looking for probably like a hunter. Ooh, an enhanced shaman we've invited. Interesting.
Well, what do we have here? New customers? Or are you looking for something a little harder? Show 'em what we got on tap, Aldrya.
Aldrya. I've been saying Aldrier. Aldryer. Aldryer. Yo, if this warrior is good and this key, friend him too. Absolutely. I've been building a friends list, Rob. You can't see it now because I disabled my friend group add-on, but I have a friend group add-on that lets me like sort all my friends. So I have you in like the trash tier base, obviously. But I have like all of the people that I've been like doing keys with. And I'll like add them and put them in a title group. So like anyone that is like potential to push title, I'll add them to the title group. Beetlezilla said, which dungeon weak aura pack are you using? I'm using mine. So I made this, but it's available for download. But it was made by yours truly. So let's go to wago.io. So if you go to wago.io, you would just like look up my page. So just type in like LB Ninja and my page should come up. So then you can click on like any of mine. You can click on the name. So go to my profile. And then now you can see like anything that I've posted. So you have like my augmentation, my disc priest, but then my old school Mistweaver, and then my newer Mistweaver one is this one. So I like, man, this one's only gotten one install. I think this weak aura package is so much better than this one. Oh, it's because I've recently updated it. Okay, so maybe that resets the install counter. Oh man, that's sad though. But it's this one, LB Ninja 7's Mistweaver tiered, weak auras 11.1. Yeah, Rushing Wind Kick is strong, but I definitely think it's like a little out of place in Mythic Plus. He means dungeon weak auras. Oh. Not class skills rope? Dude, I'll be real. I don't even know. I don't think I know, Rob, you've sent me a bunch of them, and I do want to kind of like go and cherry pick some of them out of there, but I'm not running a Dungeon Week or a pack. But I know Rob uses that one, and that one is very good. I would recommend that one. TWW Dungeons. That one's like the most widely used one, basically. Okay, I am not on the Holy Priest anymore. Oh god, what did I do?
Well, what do we have?
Turn off all the nameplates.
Or are you looking for something a little hotter? Show 'em what we got on tap, Bellbriar.
Okay, I also really like to have my longer Chi-Ji in this dungeon, and I don't right now, so that's gonna be a little awkward. Ooh, the rogues stood. I saw that happening in slow motion. They stood in the brew. Oh no. It's all crumbling apart. No, the rogue went offline. Oh no. Dude, I'm also just getting healing gapped by the tank. That's crazy. Yeah, now we're just getting overrun by this fool because we're down someone. Hopefully his Q is resilient, but he fully got DC'd.
Survive.
It's Brazil, Rogue, DC'd. I think it's resilient. I'm saying it is, but I don't know. Oh, the tank saying it's not Resil. He didn't rage quit. No, he didn't. He's a friend of mine. He DC'd. This guy's like, it's not Resil. He rage quit after dying. No. He clearly was standing still and died to a swirly and was offline. Like, he left to go to the gym? No way. That's crazy. Very good. But I watched him stand in that circle. LOL. Okay, so apparently this tank is friends with him. But I hope this rogue isn't thinking like, oh, this healer let me die again. I watched him stand in the circle, so hopefully he's not like mad at me, because we are kind of trying to push with this guy. I kind of just want to make sure he died to that, and I didn't just like let him rot, you know. Let me just make sure. Okay, so we're watching the rogue. You're gonna see the first the brew toss that the boss kind of yeets at you, or the hired muscle yeets at you. Yeah, I definitely should have been running Dance of Chi-Ji here. Okay, so you're gonna see him in my Chi-Ji, and you see the warrior here is where where the circle gets dropped. Okay, that one wasn't the one that killed anyone. I'm still in my Chi-Ji, still heal. Where's the next one? So we pop Conduit. Rogue gets the debuff, and part of me is telling me that the rogue rage quit there because he thought that the debuff killed him. But you see, this is the debuff circle, the big orange one. This smaller orange one is the Cinder Brew Toss, and that does one-shot you. You see the rogue, he's in the circle, bang, one shot. So hopefully the rogue knows that that's why he died and isn't blaming me, because I did kind of trash his key the other day, but this time it was not me, it was him. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not crazy. What is Resil? Resil means resilient. Dang. Okay, I guess we leave. That's cringe. Okay. But Resil means resilient. So after you time all the keys, like all 8 keys at plus 12, your key that you have is called a resilient key. So you see here, my key level is mythic level 16, but my personal key levels are resilient 16, which means that my key cannot naturally drop below 16. So like if I brick my key, like we just don't time it or something, it would stay at 16 instead of going down to 15 because it's resilient at the level of 16. The way that you up your resilient level is you have to time all the keys at that level. So the moment that you time all of your keys at 12, your keys are resilient 12. And then if you time every key at 13, your key is resilient 13. You see here I've timed every key at 16, so my key is resilient 16, and so on and so forth. That's what resilient means. But it starts at 12. You have to get all the 12s done. Which 12s is like very close to 3k IO. So it's a pretty good threshold to shoot for. The install count only counts installations from the WAGO app. Ah, okay. Popular PvP WeakWare that I know people use. It announces in chat, but the install count was super low. Okay. That makes me sad, though. I personally think that WeakWare package is much better than my old one. Ever since I've swapped to this WeakWare package, I've just noticed that I play so much better because I can see my feet, like I can see swirlies below myself much easier. And I don't know, it just makes playing it so much easier. And how I have things grouped together, like I have all my utility on the left, cooldowns on the right, rotation in the middle, like it just makes it so easy to find things. But dang, hopefully that rogue isn't mad at me thinking that I let him die. He literally died to the circle. Now that's got me like kind of tilted. Because that rogue is on my friends list, and like I do want to be pushing keys with him. Dang. Hopefully he knows it wasn't me that caused his death. 'Twas him, 'twas him. But I think he started to move out of the swirly right before he died. So part of me thinks that he's tilted because he like saw it last second and couldn't get out of it. But also the first pool of Cinderbrew, like you can kind of get away with like a death or two and be fine. You know what I mean? I don't know. I probably wouldn't rage quit from dying there. That's just me though. Okay, I'll queue up to this key. If we don't get in, then I'll hop over to the evoker and do a key. Got declined. Cringe. Okay. Yeah, it was on my friends list too. Let me refresh YouTube. I think my YouTube chat is down right now. Hopefully YouTube chat, if someone wants to type something just to see if it's working. I just had to refresh it. Uh-oh. Okay, now it should be up. Okay, we're gonna hop onto the evoker. The most slept on healer. One thing that I really want to do is play augmentation evoker. Sounds like a lame thing to rage quit over it. Yeah. The thing's like, I just don't know, Nick, if he knew that he died to the swirly. Part of me tells me that he thinks that I just let him rot to the dot, which no, I was like spot healing him. And he would have survived the dot, but then he stood in the one shot. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of self-conscious about that. Something tells me that we bricked a key last time I was on this character. Very interesting. Ooh, I'm tempted to do this heroic dungeon, but let's go up to the 17. Now let's see, what key can we do? Not that high. Okay, yikes. Let's look for like an 8, or what is my key? Floodgate 5. No, let's try to skip that. Let's look for like a Dark Flame. Like Dark Flame we can do kind of crazy. Let's put like 3.4k main. We're using it. We're mooching into our keys. Alright, leave him work, see it in a bit. Sounds good, Rob. Theater of Pain, I feel like I could do this level. Need vault? Let's go. Yes, sir. Put me in, coach. Oh, I'm putting 4.4 main. Oh my god. I am not a 4.4 main. I am a 3.4 main. Oops. That's okay. We got in. What key was this? Theater of Pain, I think. Was Theater of Pain? Taunt? Question mark? I think it was Theater of Pain. I don't want to be wrong, but let's just TP there. We'll figure it out. But do any of y'all play an alt that's not a healer? Like, do any of y'all have like a DPS or a tank alt that you really enjoy? Because I'm thinking about like, you know, I play healers basically for the channel. I play Mistweaver because that's what I enjoy, but the rest of the healers I kind of just play because they match the channel's, like, you know, goal. But I think the alts that I enjoy the most are like tanks and DPS. Like, I really like tanking and DPSing as a way to kind of like change it up. So I kind of have been missing that. Like, I've been itching to play a DPS or a tank. So I kind of want to just do like a big survival hunter push. Survival hunter 0 to 3k or something crazy. Ended up playing Windwalker this season after playing Mistweaver last couple. Interesting. You liked Windwalker that much. I know Windwalker has some pretty cool stuff. Uh-oh, some people left the group. Hopefully the key holder's still here. But I know Windwalker has some cool stuff. Like, they have some Crackling Jade Lightning nonsense going on. I know they also have this like really cool dash, like whatever that dash was in Plunderstorms. I know Windwalkers have that built into their kit. It does like big damage, I think. Right? Are the things that I'm saying like adding up, or does it sound like I'm just making stuff up? All right, I think I have a Soothe, don't I? Put the talent into it. Shoot, what do I drop? Do we have a Soothe in the group? We have a Hunter. Maybe I'll leave the Soothing to him. Sorry, what about the dash? Doesn't Windwalker have like a wind style dash? You just like slicing wind kick or something like that. That does like a lot of damage that people really like playing with now. I need to play more Windwalker. I've only done like one Windwalker key, and it was with a few guildies, and they haven't wanted to run a key with me since because I had an intellect weapon. It was just a lot of bad. It was a lot of bad, but it's been like literal month. That was like the first week of the season. So I should probably try Windwalker again now. Slicing Winds is super strong. Replaces Flying Serpent Cake. And does it do damage to everything that you slice through? Is that how that works? Or is it just a single target thing? Replaces Flying Serpent Cake. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Do you have to like charge it up or like wind it up, or can you just use it on like its cooldown? Big AoE damage on roughly 20 seconds. Oh, that's sick. That is awesome. I guess the longer you charge it up, the probably the further you go, maybe, or I don't know. I definitely need to dabble in some Windwalker nonsense this season before I miss a very fun version of Windwalker. Because Windwalker is what I started on with this spec. I made my monk to be a Windwalker. But then I tried Mistweaver and haven't strayed since, you know. Can quick release it for same amount of damage, higher charge equals more distance. Okay, that's what I thought. Very cool, though. Okay, we're skipping first, probably with DH bounce or DH imprison. What's my mount on this character? Warrior said how. We have a DH tank.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just follow really close. Yeah, just follow us, warrior. Sorry, my desk was squeaking because I was shuffling a deck of cards. Whoa. Whoa, Beast Bat 666, my favorite sleepy time streamer. Good to see you. To add, I've been having a blast. Oh my god, Tank just got absolutely walloped. Also, we didn't soothe. Tank said I'm tweaking. What is going on? To add, I've been having a blast as my Assassin Rogue alt. Fun managing bleeds and the sudden demise procs are fun as hell. See, I've never played a rogue spec, but I know it'd be fun. The Tank said I effed up so bad. What did the Tank even do? Did y'all see that? But I just wasted my stasis. But also the Hunter didn't soothe. But why are we not soothing that? What? Well, yeah, what is going on? Oh well. Why are we not soothing that? Or you got Frank. Got. This is probably the most scuffed start to a dungeon. Watch us time it. Watch us time it. But see, I should try Assassin Rogue. I really like bleed or like dot-based specs. Really like them. But I haven't really found a good one since Affliction Lock. Get a big stasis going. What the heck? Can we have a normal start to this dungeon? Dude, this is so scuffed. This is actually so scuffed. And then, oh my god. Oh, what is happening? Oh my god. I kind of want to see if we go again. Warrior said good luck. Do you ever Oh my god. What did I just witness? I kind of want... Oh, I wish I had rescue. I'd rescue him out of that. Quick, someone grip him. What even happened? Okay, so the Tank said he messed up a ton. The Warrior's out of here. How do I explain what just happened? How do I explain that? Hey, what's up, Is it Koraz? Korazgian. Korazgian. But Beastbat, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate the support. A 3-month streak, that's crazy too. Sudden Demise kills anything under 35% HP if the bleeds on it are big enough. Really fun, you should give it a go. That's sick. It's not boring easy, so it works for a break from here. That's fun. Hunters are so as anymore. Want to pull numbers, but don't want to use utility. True. To be fair, Boomy would have been better for this run. Are we doing the lower key? I don't want to be in this group. Get me out of here. Oh my god, that was a big old yikes run. I don't know what even happened. I can't even explain to you how we failed that hard, but crazy. I just like looked away for 1 second. Our Tank is dead and typing, oh my god, I messed up. Like what? I kind of want to watch it back. What killed our what happened? How did the Tank mess up that bad? What was he saying? Okay, so this is pre-key. Let's skip ahead a bit. Okay, we're watching. The Tank said that he messed up really bad. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, okay, I need to heal through this enrage, I guess. We're not soothing it. The Hunter's also like, I did Trank shot it. I did. I don't think you did. You must have hit the wrong person. So what does the tank do? What did he do? Like, why is he saying he messed up so bad? So he gets hit by the necrotic bolt. He doesn't kick that. And then he also gets hit by the strike at the same time, and the enrage is going off. He just didn't have anything popped, I guess. That's a weird one. That's a weird key, but no, we definitely did not get soothed there. Details don't lie. True, true. Look at dispel. But I don't think it would show in dispels. It would show in would it show in dispel? Do enrages show there? I don't think enrage. There is something though. I don't think soothes show in dispels though. I could be wrong, but might be CC. Maybe not CC breaks, but what is it? Not interrupts. And we can show interrupts, but no. Never had to call anyone out. I see the title come in. See you playing. I don't see you playing Restogen. I'm very confused. Trainer, get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. No, we've been hopping around healers all day. So oh, I just closed YouTube chat. But right now we're playing Evoker. Some people want me to play Evoker, and oh my god, we just did the weirdest key I've ever been a part of. Get me out has been my internal phrase this season. I know it's been one of those seasons, guys. We found some weird groups this season. I want a Dark Flame. Okay, we're gonna just hunt a Dark Flame. I need like a chill. I need that like cozy candlelit dinner style key. I just need a chill vibe key. Oh, we are not 4.4 main though. We're 3.4. Copy. Thing is, like, this character doesn't have like super good IO or gears. So, like, we kind of have to be realistic about what we're gonna get into. So probably should go up to the 7. It would be my highest key done, so I'd take it. First 15 done with a top. Yeah, dude, top is so nice for. Was it your rogue, Nick? Were you doing it on your rogue or your monk or what? Regardless, that's such a good dungeon for rogue. Especially, I don't know if you're playing the one that needs to re-stealth. That's a pretty good dungeon for rogue because you always get to like re-stealth basically. Oh god, there are no Dark Flames listed at below a 7. We got declined. Dang. We'll queue up to this one just for fun. I hope they send us like a hate message. Yeah, Nate, that's awesome. Pick overall and dispels. Anyways, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, Train, as well as you can. As well as you can. Dispels, though. No, it's just showing my dispels on the boss mechanic. Hey, just started healing on my monk and love it. Jean-Christophe Olivier. Love to hear that. That is awesome. That is awesome. No, you're fine. And if John, if you speak French, try speaking French. I'm gonna see if I can read French because you have a very French name. So I'm just kind of taking a swing at the ball here, but I want to see if I can read what you're saying in French. Gotta see if I remember what I learned in high school. It has been a long time though. Rogue just starting to get into pugging. These past couple weeks, we'll climb up. Me and Rob are probably gonna look for another rogue because my rogue just rage quit my key a second ago. One key from 15 resilient. I really want a damn group, but this flake always making content in the middle of the day. I know, right? It's almost like it's my job calling me a flake. Oh, okay, so you're from Quebec. So I know there's like a difference between like native French and like what is it, Quebecois or something? I don't know, but very nice. I will not be speaking in French. I don't. I'm not that confident. Not when I'm on to push. Yeah, true. I do push during the day, which is kind of cringe. The thing is, like, nights are mostly reserved for like hanging out with my wife or doing like grocery store runs and stuff. Like, I also am the cook of the household. Like, part of the agreement to let me try to do YouTube for a career is like since I'm not the breadwinner, my wife is the one that she has like an actual job. Um, so she's like, look, as long as you cook so that I can work and relax, then we have a deal. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. It's Quebecois, Quebecois, Quebecois. See, the thing is, that I'm also learning Spanish right now because like I'm focusing really hard on learning Spanish. So a lot of the sounds of French, I'm losing. You know what I mean? So I do eventually like I need to once I kind of get a little bit stronger at Spanish, like I'm gonna go back and like relearn French because I was very far into French. Like we would have days where we would have like a French club or whatever. It was very dorky. But our French teacher would be like, "Hey, we're going to this like French restaurant, on this Saturday. If y'all want to come, come." And you're only allowed to speak French, so we would go and we would all speak French. And it was really fun. Um, Talking about groceries got me wondering: are you a Costco man or a Sam's Club dude? Well, I don't have kids yet, so with me and my wife, we don't shop like big groceries yet. We don't go and do like gigantic runs to the store and get like big bulk items and stuff. However, since my wife is vegan, we cook a lot with like a certain few ingredients. So there's this one like bouillon. Oh, I just hit the mic. I'm sorry. There's this one vegan bouillon that's like really good for flavoring up stuff that we get in the big thing. And then there's also cashews. We use a lot of cashews because like we make like cremas and stuff. Like we grind them down and stuff. And those you can get for pretty cheap in bulk at Costco. So I'm only a Costco person because we have a Costco membership in the family. Um, However, I think if I had to choose, yeah, I still think I'd be a Costco person. Still think I'd be a Costco person. But eventually, once we have kids and stuff, we might actually get our own membership and buy a bunch of bulk stuff and whatnot. You're vegan too, Ra? I didn't know that. I did not know that. She rocks. I will tell. I will tell her. I did not know that, Rob. Yeah, basically, I am always cooking vegan stuff, and we have fully moved out of like our substitution like phase, like of college and stuff. Of back then we would just use like substitute meat, substitute cheat, like all this crap. But now, I'm constantly cooking with vegetables, and it's like so clean, like clean ingredients. And we shop at Trader Joe's, which Trader Joe's has like really good produce for really cheap. So like we eat really good. People think like vegan food, oh, vegan food sucks. It's like crap. I want a sugar mama. It's not sugar mama. Like I bust my butt trying to make as much money as I can doing YouTube without fully selling out. However, like I'm just being realistic. Like I don't make a job's worth of money, like straight up. But like we have an agreement, and we're we're very frugal people. Like I don't spend much money at all. Trader Joe's is slept on. It's amazing. I think the reason why people think Trader Joe's is so expensive is because you go there and you get all the flashy crap. Like Trader Joe's has like a frozen section. They have like all this like really good like frozen foods and stuff, sure, but like each thing is like $7, like $7 for this like really good like frozen Indian chicken or something. Like it's good, but the reason you should go to Trader Joe's is because you can get like a bag of lemons for 50 cents. Like you can get like a head of broccoli for $2. Like, and then all of a sudden, like you can get like a whole. Me and my wife, we literally got a week's worth of shopping, like a week's worth of grocery shopping one week for $34. Like we saved the receipt. Like it's insane. But to be fair, that was like our cheapest meals that we have. We kind of did all of our cheap meals that week on accident, and it was honestly they're pretty good meals. But $34 for a week's worth of two people eating. So slept on. It's like Whole Foods without the markup. Exactly. People think Trader Joe's is expensive, but I'm telling you, it is so dirt cheap. Like, it is so cheap. 11 years now, Rob. That's awesome. That is awesome. My wife, oh man, my wife has been vegan for oh my God, what year is it right now? She's probably like around there too. Around there. She started in high school and she graduated high school in 2016. I don't know when I don't know what year she was vegan though. But it's been a while now. Am I vegan as well? No, like I'll down a Chick-fil-A sandwich, okay? I will. But like about 80% of what I eat, 80 to 90% of what I eat just happens to be vegan because I don't want to, if I'm making like say just for example, we don't make this, but say that like I'm making spaghetti tonight. I don't make her, spaghetti squash and then me like meat spaghetti, like I don't do that. I make us both the same meal and stuff, so about like 90% of my diet is vegan just by like, association, I guess. But okay, I'm sorry. We need to get into a key. I could sit here and yap all day, but I appreciate y'all just hanging out. It's a very chill day today. Hopefully you guys are vibing as well. Let's try to get into a mother load too. Go for like an easy vibey key. Ooh, some dark flames showing. But yeah, no, I am not. I wouldn't say like I am though. It's just like the majority of what I eat just happens to be. Yeah, Costco is pretty goated. Pretty goated. But you got that good spaghetti meat though. Alright, you're canceled, Nick. Get out of here. Dude, we should join this all lust group. Please invite me. That would be such a fun key. Whoa! Edward! Holy! Edward, also Curie, welcome in. Good to see you back, Curie. But thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Holy crap, dude. You are carrying the channel, Edward. Carrying the channel. Happy Memorial Day, Edward. Thank you so much for all the support, by the way, Edward. You are seriously hard carrying, so thank you so much. Hype. Let's see. Let's spam put your favorite emote in the chat. How about that? I feel like the Boohoo Chiji doesn't get used enough. Boohoo Chiji. I don't know why I'm crying when I get here. Let's do this one. Rock out. What other emotes do I have? But dude, Edward, you are so awesome. Thank you so much. I know I have some good ones, but where are they? Monk bod. I love watching, man. Don't even play WoW. Just love the stream and the good vibes. That is so kind, Edward. I appreciate you so much. One day I'll convince you to play WoW, but until then, I'm glad that you hang out and you like the streams. Because I always told myself, like, when I first started streaming, when I first started making videos, it's really easy to like sell out and to kind of like forget who you are. But I think the reason why I like streaming is because like every time I turn on the stream, it lets me like recalibrate and kind of like be myself again in front of the camera. So then that way I don't like go too over the top in the YouTube video. Like it's very easy to like lose yourself into like trying to be like super clickbaity and stuff. Like I obviously don't do that, but streaming lets me just like be myself in front of the camera, and it's like it's helped me with like videos and stuff too. So, but yeah, I kind of had to tell myself like when you first start doing this, you have to see like where am I gonna go with this? Like how am I gonna be? Like what kind of content creator? So I really wanted to just honestly I just wanted to be myself. And now I think nowadays like I am starting to be more myself in my videos too, because I'm doing more skits and stuff. Like I think I'm just an annoying person that tries to be funny but fails all the time, and I want that to come across in my videos. So these videos coming up, I have a lot more skits planned, and not even like full-on skit videos, but like little skits that I'm including in other videos that are going to come up soon, and hopefully you guys enjoy those because I think they're going to be pretty funny. At least if they don't like succeed at being funny, they'll at least embarrass me and maybe be funny in that way. But dude, we are not getting invited to keys. I've played a lot of WoW. It just got old. I always come back for a few months at the start of a new expansion. I am a healer too. I know that's like a very common thing. I think that's why like myself and a lot of other streamers, like you see a big peak when the season starts, and then you see like a drastic drop off over time of like viewership and stuff. And I really do just think it's because, I myself as a consumer, I don't watch any WoW content, but I watch like a lot of like Magic the Gathering content and stuff. And my enjoyment, or my, how much I'm willing to sit down and watch a video of someone playing a game, it ebbs and flows depending on how interested in that game I am at that time. And I know a lot of times I really am into the game, so I'm like watching a lot of videos, and then like it just tapers off. Like, you know, um, you tilting at the dude that said you can't do a 15 on your disc priest was so petty. I love it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like, flash the petty card like all the time, but I definitely kind of want to keep the beef up with the, the fake beef. I'm obviously not like, it's not that serious with disc priest, but I'm making a video of, it's kind of like an expose like style video, but like obviously memeing about disc priest and how, yeah, it's coming. But I'm going on vacation this weekend, and part of the video, like a skit that I want to do in the video, is during my vacation. So the video won't be posted until well after then. But yeah, totally makes sense. Making 2 meals will be a lot. Yeah, I will say it does get like it gets very taxing. It also really limits how long I can stream, because I do have to make lunch at noon and then make dinner at like 6. So like I can only stream during this window, and that's why I stream the hours that I do. But, it is a trade-off. Like it's allowing me to try to do YouTube full time and stuff. And I'm very happy to do it, but that is, if you're wondering like why does he only stream like a few hours in the day? It's because I stream between when I have to make dinner and when I have to make lunch. So but yeah, I loved that video, Beast Bat. I wish that like I need to like grow a pair, honestly. I need to be more confident in my videos, and like here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to take my video, that the Derek plus 15 disc priest video, and I wanted to post it on the WoW Reddit. But I just know that like that opens me up to a lot of criticism, and people would also probably get like upset that I'm advertising my own video on Reddit. Like that is cringe in and of itself. So like the reason why I didn't post on Reddit is because I wanted to avoid that. But I kind of like, I think if I put more effort into these videos and like make something that I'm very proud of, I should just post it on Reddit. You know what I mean? But hey, I made this video. Here's what it's about. Watch it if you want to. Something like that. But Nick says, what's cringe about promoting your own content? See, I don't think it is. Like, I think people think that whenever you promote yourself, you're selling out. And that's not the case. Like, really, when you're as small of a creator as I am, like I should be like hard selling out. I'm just not. But I should be posting on like, whenever I make something that I'm really proud of, I should just plug it. Yeah, shameless plugs, bro. Get that? But it's exactly that. If you're proud of it, post up. True. But like, I don't think it's cringe about promoting my own content, but I do see other people like even take like a little microcosm, like our guild Discord, Nick. Like, I could be that guy that posts all of my videos in our guild Discord. I could be, but that's cringe, okay? Because one, I care a lot about the respect of you guys, but I could be that guy. Now you can like kind of like blow that up to the size of the Discord or the Reddit and see how I'm like, I would be nervous to do that. And people would like call me out for it. They'd be like, this is cringe. Like, don't promote your stuff on the Discord. And then other people might like dogpile on. And that's what I avoided with that. But I thought about it. I really did. I was like, I'm really happy with this video. I think it's very funny. I think it's good content. Like, but I just couldn't get around to it. Hey, what's up? Is it Chammy? Chamili. What's up, Chimley? I don't know how to say your name, but Chimili? Camille. I'm gonna say Camille because it's kind of like chameleon, but correct me if I'm wrong. Your videos are amazing. I appreciate that. Followed your guides and top my raids every time now. That's awesome. You need to always keep doing it. You're very helpful. I appreciate that. My goal is to just do this as like a forever job, but obviously eventually like, WoW might die or something, but I enjoy making YouTube videos so much that like if WoW died, I would try to like find a new niche and stuff, but Um, you trying to say Reddit's bigger or better? I do think Reddit is bigger than our guild Discord, Rob. Oh my goodness. If they give you shit for it, give them the Derek treatment and feed them a little a little snack. Oh my god, that was so funny. I watched. Trust me, I watch it cringing at myself. I'm not like, I'm not watching it thinking like, oh, this is like the best thing ever. No, I watched it fully cringing at what I was doing. And I think that it came out funny, personally. But I do cringe when I watch it because it is me doing that. But still, I think it's fine. I have a pretty funny thing coming up, Nick. Long story, I guess I can go ahead and kind of spoil this so that you guys can get excited for it if you care to look at how ugly and weird I look. But so I just got a haircut, right? But before then, I looked like ridiculous. My hair looks awful right now, but I looked ridiculous before my haircut. I had like gigantic beard, long hair, and someone like hate commented again. They hate commented that I looked like an ugly Zach Galifianakis. I don't disagree, but still, don't say that to someone on the internet, you know? So in my hate style video, or my hate style, in my like little Disc Priest video that I'm working on, I'm gonna like say like I got comments like the one from Derek video. I also got comments saying that I look like an ugly Zach Galifianakis, and then I'm gonna like cut to me a day ago when I had all my hair. I filmed it like right here, but I dressed up as Zach Galifianakis in the movie The Hangover, where he's wearing that like really tight shirt with a wolf on it. I don't have a wolf shirt, but I do have like a Star Wars shirt that I wore, a really tight shirt. He tucks it into his like khaki pants. So I was wearing khaki pants. He wears a belt and then just like dad tennis shoes. So I put on my dad Force Ones, wore my khakis, put on a belt, and then I got like one of my wife's like purses to be his little satchel, and I like stood like how he stood, and I'm gonna be like, I don't see it. Like that's what I say in the video. Like when they say like you look like Zach Galifianakis, I'm gonna cut to that me looking like Zach Galifianakis and say I don't see it. So that's gonna be kind of funny, I think. But I'll follow you into hell, LB. You saying I'm going to hell? No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate that. I'll be here making videos, but I do think like I think my strength in content creation, like the thing that I personally am strongest at, is making guides, and I think that's because I do have like a tutoring and teaching and like I taught a lot of swim lessons growing up. I tutored like I've tutored in math since I was in the second grade. So I've literally been tutoring my entire life. So I do have like I've gotten a lot of practice on how to teach things. So I do think that I can make a very strong guide. The problem is I can't really make guides constantly. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to make guides at the start of the season. So it's like I can make a bunch of guides at the start of the season, but then I just have to like play the game for the rest, you know? Chimili, I appreciate that, but I also don't like comparing. I think we're both very strong content creators. You know what I mean? I also don't want any beef. But it's also, I think it's very good though. You know, you say that, but I think it's very good to have multiple people making guides because it offers like a lot of different perspectives. I also think that like two different people making a guide on a spec is very good because then regardless of what you prefer, someone else would prefer the other one. You know what I mean? So it's like it's good to have two different explanations. So I wouldn't really say that. I think that's personally I disagree. I think we're both very good in our own ways, and I think that Mistweavers as a whole are very well off because I think they have two people willing to make a guide that are I think are both solid people, you know. What the heck? Edward, jeez. You look like a handsome Zach Galifianakis, says Edward. Oh my god, that's so funny. I appreciate that. Oh my god, I don't think I look like him now that I've cut all my hair, but I appreciate that, Edward. That's so funny. But thank you so much, dude. 20, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. I gotta tell my wife that. Oh god. Oh man, my wife is like downstairs, and as I was leaving the room wearing that outfit, I told her, I was like, hey, close your eyes. You do not want to see me looking like this. Like it's rough. Just got here. We talking about The Hangover. So I have a skit in a video that I'm working on right now where I dressed up like Zach Galifianakis because someone commented on a video saying that I look like Zach Galifianakis. So I dressed up as him, and I'm gonna like cut to that clip of me looking like him, and I'm gonna say I don't see it or something like that, and then cut back to the video like really quick so that it's gonna hopefully make someone laugh. I don't know. Rolling with the punches like a true monk. I will say, they're like, especially about like a year ago, about 2 years ago, maybe between 2 years and a year ago, I was getting a lot of hate. A lot of people coming and hating on all of my videos from a certain group of people, and it was like put me down in the dumps. Like I was, I was very not well off during that. But it's kind of thickened my skin. Now I get hate comments, I just shrug them off, or I just make videos about it. Like you kind of have to grow that thick skin. It takes a little bit of time getting used to reading a hate comment, and it just like your heart drops and like your stomach sinks, and you can feel like crap all day long. But yeah. Also, we are just not getting invited into Keys, which is kind of another reason why I'm just sitting here yapping. But I think we're having fun. We're just talking. I don't see it, just having fun. I appreciate you, Edward. That gave me a good laugh, though. That was good. A handsome. Wait, you don't see the handsome part? No, I'm just kidding. Oh goodness. You making him blush? Oh, now that I've shaved, you can see just how red my cheeks are. I definitely am like the rosy cheek type person too. It's pretty bad, but yeah. Can you make a hunter guide? Rob, I don't want to lose credibility. Come on, man. I am not the guy. Not that guy. It's a huge compliment. You need some ferns? I do need some ferns. That's true. See, and it's so sad. I have my plant over there in the corner. It's dead. My plant died. I've had it since I started the channel. And it just like it lived its life. It was only supposed to live like a few months, but I let it live like I got it to live a few years. Um and I'm sad now because my plant is dead and it's over there. It looks so sad. I need to throw it away, but I'm like attached to it. I can't like I want to go give it like a proper burial outside or something, or like try to plant it outside and just like maybe hope it could revive, but oh, it's so sad. I loved that plant. We are not getting into any keys. Honestly, though, I know that this is probably a very boring stream for you guys to watch, but me personally, this has probably been my favorite stream in a while because we've had a lot of fun in the keys. Like, we've had some crazy keys that we've been into today, but also, like, I just like this. Like, this is kind of why I started streaming as opposed to just making YouTube videos, because I would literally go all day. The only words I spoke were to like my wife and to the camera for to no one, to YouTube. Like no one was there conversating with me or whatever. But streaming has given me that outlet to kind of like communicate and like have conversations. And today has been what this has all been about. Like I've had a lot of fun just chatting with you guys. What's my item level? 620.94. I have this add-on here. I think it's a weak aura. But it kind of shows you my stat breakdown and everything. I still have literally all last season gear, except for like a few pieces. So we are very under geared, which is partly why no one's inviting us for sure. But I also think like people see people, if you saw someone with this IO, you probably wouldn't invite them to your key because you don't think they know the mechanics. But that's kind of why I was putting, hey, like I also have like a higher IO main. I do at least know the mechanics, you know? Making them blush. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I was responding to Rob. Didn't see you blush. Of course you're right. I appreciate that, Edward. Get off this garbage spec. Play HPAL or something else cool. Dude, if I hop off this spec, we're playing some Survival Hunter today. I have a 0 IO Survival Hunter that I just like really want to play. Also, is this a Theater of Pain group? Yeah. Okay, I am going to swap to my Soothe because last key, relying on someone else to soothe is not the play. What we learned. I'm going to drop this. No, that's really strong. Dude, what talent do I like get rid of? Maybe, do I need to? I don't need 2% leech. I guess 2% leech, that's designed to like kind of help your mastery, I'm guessing. Yeah, we don't need 2% leech. I'd rather have a soothe. For sure. Play survival. I love Survival Hunter. I just haven't played it in like years. So I'm sure what I loved about survival is probably not even part of the kit anymore. I guess Presovoker is actually good in top no cap. Is it? I mean, to be fair, we have been invited to Theater Pains, but I think it's just because Theater Pains like really easy. People don't mind it. As long as we can survive this first boss, we're fine. This guy says he's stuck in Orgrimmar. Can I get a summon? I love the new Survival Hunter, my favorite DPS. See, I just haven't played it in so long, but I know, like, I loved Survival Hunter back in Shadowlands, so I really do want to, like, play it again. I really do. I played Survival since WoD. The Melee one, it's great. The only time that I played it was specifically in Shadowlands. I didn't play it before then. I haven't played it since then. New, like, compared to Classic? No, I just mean, like, new. The new Survival Hunter just meaning, like, to me, it would be, like, basically probably a whole new space. I don't know. I don't know if it's still the same as it was in Shadowlands. But the thing is, like, the reason why I fell in love with my Survival Hunter wasn't even PvE. It was PvP. I am not a PvP person. But that is probably the second most fun I've ever had in WoW. So the first most fun I've had in WoW is playing Mistweaver in PvE. The second most fun I've had in WoW is playing Survival Hunter in PvP. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. What you mean by new. Was my main till WoW, till now playing Warlock with Voidwalker. Interesting. Which Warlock spec? Also, we have a Rogue we can skip. Skip with Rogue shenanigans. Or not. You know what? I'm here for it. Put us in there. Also, we have an all melee group. Oh my goodness. It's a chef's kiss. It is chef's kiss. We are going to Oppressive Roar that. We need this guy to die. Oh, crap. I'm also our only Lust. I need to remember to press Lust. Where is my Lust button? It's down here. Okay. Okay, this Raging Tantrum is going to go off. We're going to Lifebind and Communion it. Now let's get a Stasis stored up. Temporal Anomaly. What else do I have? Spirit Bloom, I guess. And a Dream Breath. That's a good stasis. Let's move into melee for these spores. Okay, we're chilling. Yeah, all melee group is kind of scary in this dungeon because of that mechanic, because of Searing Death. Okay, let's go ahead and unleash the stasis. I'm also going to time dilate the tank. So a fat Dream Breath to cleanse off some of these heal absorbs. Nice. Gonna move into melee here. I can't wait to get the tier set here. I was looking at the healing breakdown of some evoker keys for that last video I just did. Where I was talking, not the last video, but the video before the last, where I was talking about all the healer changes coming. And I was looking like, dude, the Lifebind healing that Presovoker does right now is absolutely filthy. And the reason being is because your 4 set reduces the cooldown of your Verdant Embrace, so you're just able to Verdant Embrace more often. So you can basically shoot your sphere, Verdant Embrace to Lifebind everyone very often. It's very nice. Hey, what's up, Farmer Ludi? Oh, phew, you're still streaming. Just got done with raid. Well, congrats. Hopefully your raid went well. Did y'all kill any new bosses, or are y'all progging anything, or did y'all just re-clear some stuff today? But good to see you, Farmer. Good to see you. Destro Affliction's bad. I've seen some pretty good Afflictions, but the reason why I asked about Afflictions is because that is like, you know, I like Survival Hunter, But I also really like Affliction. That's probably like my second favorite DPS spec. Oh god, these are... One of these is going off. I knew it. I couldn't stop them all. I also can't be the only one interrupting. Let's do a big Verdant Embrace. Yeah, the affix went off. There was just no way I get that in time. Do I have a way to get rid of that? I guess my big Dispel can get rid of that, right? Not heroic. We're a very casual chill guild. I will say, like, other than the current guild that I'm in, the second best, like the second most fun guild I've ever been a part of was when I was doing like a casual guild. I like all the other mythic guilds that I've been in, I've hated. Like it almost made me quit raiding because I just did not have fun playing with those guys. And it wasn't until I found like this guild with Rob and Nick and them that like salvaged it. Like I have so much fun on raid nights now, but I used to literally dread raid nights. But back when I played in like a casual heroic guild, that was just so fun. Like, you know, the stakes are a lot lower, so it's just like there's no stress really. But it's still like you do want to perform well and stuff for everyone, and you just have fun with like friends and stuff. But yeah, man, I'm thinking back to some of my old mythic guilds, dude. They were so toxic, like so toxic. Let's dispel the warrior. Alright. First mini boss taken down. I haven't used Zephyr once this key. LB, if you had to pick between Mage and Warlock to main, which would you lean? Okay, so the thing is, that's a great question, Empress, but... So, out of all 6 Mage and Warlock specs, I prefer Affliction Lock. But... I think my second favorite of all those specs is probably, like... Fire Mage followed by Frost Mage. So I think I would go with Mage to main as opposed to Warlock just because I like 2 of the specs and I only like 1 of the Warlock specs, if that makes sense. And I don't think I could main Affliction Lock all tier. I really don't. Granted, I haven't played Destruction. I haven't played Demonology. They just don't interest me. So I'm sure if I did like try them, I probably would really enjoy it. Let's, I'm gonna wish that I didn't do that in just a second, because I do want to do a big life bind here. So let's shoot an orb. You need to get a 3k DPS spec. See, that's the thing, because I do have a Vengeance Demon Hunter, and I do have a Survival Hunter, both sitting at 0 IO. And I think it could be like a fun series where I push, you know, a healer, a tank, and a DPS all to 3k, but I take like the meta tank, a mid-tier healer like Mistweaver, and then the lowest of the low Survival Hunter of DPS, just to get like a full range of perspective. But I just don't think like my channel is the channel for that, you know what I mean? If you look at like a bigger channel, like, you know, like Growl is a great example. He did not tell us we were doing this. He also just like left us. You can't do that, Tank. What are you doing? He's probably like so mad at us right now, like, ugh, I wanted to skip that. That's okay. But I definitely do want to do that. Like, I want to make that series, you know? But I would love to play... The thing is, I don't really enjoy Vengeance Demon Hunter. I've been gearing out my Vengeance Demon Hunter by doing just, like, heroic dungeons and stuff, in case I ever did want to actually push on it, and I just don't enjoy it. Like, I don't think it's a fun spec. I'm having to dispel so many people here. All right. Roster boss is devastating for AOTC casual guilds for sure. Yeah, definitely. By the nature of the vibes. Yeah, true. Casual ATC guild that raids like once a week for an alt that doesn't conflict with my Tuesday, Thursday. Rob, if you find one, I also want that. I want to be in. I want to raid like 3 or 4 times a week, but not. You know, I want to raid 3 or 4 times a week with some of that being casual. You know. Probably should have saved that for when it's just me and the tank and 1 DPS up here. That's fine. We'll live. Especially with this lovely summer we're having here, can't fault people for preferring to spend time with families outdoors. Yeah, true. Very true. And that is one good thing about being in a casual guild, is like people can call out for a day, like, and it's not a big deal. Whereas with like a mythic guild, if one person calls out, that's like, you got to find a replacement because you need 20 people, you know. Started 2 weeks ago at 2.3k IO. Want to go for 3k? That is awesome. I'm gonna say this. But tell me if you have like a preferred way for me to say your name. Me to like Affliction from Warlock doing more DPS, so more value. Don't want to play Demo because your pet's bound a lot. Felguard, yeah, that's true. Oh, I need to do the affix. Uh-oh. Sorry, team. I'm trying. It's fine. How important is this affix? It's a 6. Surely it's not that deep. LB, have you noticed a difference in throughput on Evoker with these changes? The changes haven't hit yet. So I haven't played much on the PTR yet. But I'm sure they'll definitely be noticeable, especially during your life bind. Like, all of those healing buffs are just going to buff your life bind, which is like very good. So I do think it will be noticeable. I think we just focus boss here. Did I just miss that fire breath? That was close. Oh, this affix is so annoying. I want them to add a talent for mage where you get your elemental back also for fire and arcane. Your elemental, like your ice, your water elemental kind of thing. That'd be pretty cool. Gonna probably be a problem to pronounce. It's the I don't know if I'm able to say that. Oh, save. Oh crap, I didn't lust. Was I supposed to lust that banner boss? Oh, I'm scared. Oh, don't pull it, warrior. Usually that casual vibe alt stuff is with my girlfriend guilds, but she quit for the season mostly because she got tired of this expansion roster thing. Exact roster boss thing guild killing. Oh no, which boss killed your girlfriend's guild? Your girlfriend cranks healing though. Every time that she comes like to our raid nights or our alt nights, I'm like, dude, like she could literally just like replace me if she wanted to. Which has made me step up my game for sure. But no, she cranks. Was not expecting her to like be that good. But it's also really cool to see her on Mistweaver too. Yeah, I definitely like lusting this boss. Oh god. I pop it offensive here. Oh, Paladin, please dispel yourself. Okay, didn't realize they weren't pushed live just yet. Yeah, I think they're coming this Tuesday. I could be wrong though, so like tomorrow. Mythic Styx killed the latest guild. Aw, man, a Mythic dabbling non-CE guild. Interesting. I know my old guild has like started being a cutting edge guild now, and they seem pretty chill. I mean, every now and then, like after our raids, I'll hop into their Discord and just hear their calls and stuff, just to hear like some of my old friends and stuff raiding again. I mean, if she like wanted something, I could see if they're looking for another healer. They seem pretty cool. Kind of, it's that guild that I was talking about, where they used to be like a big chill AOTC guild. Now they've like evolved their roster and like pushed to cutting edge again. I can see. I know that they had a Mistweaver last time I checked. But what's another? What is another? Okay, we need to remove that bleed from... Oh my god, 2 people got bleeded. Bleeded? Bled? Bled. Dude, I'm having to get rid of 3 of the affix on people. Oh, let's rewind. Oh, I was supposed to lust. Oh my god, I was supposed to lust. I am so sorry, team. I should not be in charge of this button. I really should not be in charge of this button. Oh god. Probably the worst lesson of mankind. Do I have Emerald Communion? I don't. This is why I don't play a Lust class. A lot of people are like, why don't you swap to Shaman? You like it so much. 1, I like Monk more. But 2, I should not be given the Lust codes. I'm just gonna say, like, my bad, thought I lusted. LOL. I did. Oh, I almost just knocked my drink down. I did not think I lusted. I am just very stupid. Engulfless Flame... Oh, yeah, I am Flame Shaper. Dang. Papa, you're right. I need to cast Flame Shaper. Or Engulf. What do I do? I need to not track it on bars. I need to track it on... down here. You're so right. I'm not pressing Engulf at all. What am I doing? Like, why am I playing Flame Shaper at this point? That's so funny, though. Yeah, those changes are coming next week. I am pretty excited. Play some Prez next week. Don't really know. Okay, dude. Stop! I'm so slow. Huge freedom. Can I remove a curse? I can. Okay. I have echoes on everyone but the tank. We are going to jump to this guy. Emerald Communion. It's probably like kind of a troll bop or boop. That's okay. People will get over it. Okay, thank you for reminding me that I'm playing Engulf. I totally forgot. Oh, she's a true healer main. She plays Holy Priest, Resto Shaman, Resto Druid, or Mistweaver. Mainly those are the specs she's mained the last 6 years or so. I feel like her and I have very similar interests in how we like to heal. Like, very similar. Yeah, the roster boss is like the main boss in casual guilds, for sure. Just need to get her on the disc and we have Infinity. Yeah, true. She had a server first Lich King heroic kill back in the day. That's pretty fun. That's pretty sick. Okay, Portal Guardian. I'm going to sit here on all these things. Now we're going to... Okay, stop that cast. How did my orb miss the rogue there? Or was it the Dream Breath that missed him? I don't know, but that was a lot of healing. How much of that was Engulf? A big chunk. A big chunk. And Prez. We're old AF. She has a Prez Evoker and an H-Pound. Yeah. I do feel like her like 4 favorite or my 4 favorite too. Oh yeah, H-Pal 2 she mained in Aberrus. Oh, Aberrus H-Pal was so much fun though. Was that the season that had the that really good healer mana trinket on that guy that had like all the fire stuff? Is Aberrus that season? Aberrus is the season that had that council boss that people would like, instead of going half the guild to one side, half to the other, they would just everyone bum rush the boss at the start, right? The second boss in the raid. What are the names of these bosses? Yeah, that season was really good for HPAL. It's a good... Oh, yeah. Engulf, I think, is so slept on. I think if more people played Presovoker, I think a lot of people would really like Flame Shaper, but I am just someone who forgets to press my buttons, apparently. Let's at least press it for damage here. Bang. Bang. Okay. We used it. Yeah, I'm focusing way more on reading chat than playing properly, so... Because this key is very, like... Very, very easy. We have also flown through this key, like... Absolutely blasted. I was wondering who was doing so much damage, but it's kind of like everyone. Thing is we're killing things so fast, I don't even think, like, look, this boss has already lost, like, a tenth of his health. It's crazy. I don't even think that we're gonna have enough time for Lust to come up for the last boss. I'm gonna pop Zephyr. We should get, like, right here. As long as our back is turned... Oh my god, someone was looking all the way over there. Who was that? Danglesack! Danglesack, what are you doing? You're trolling. Boop. Guy's name is Danglesack. What a name. What a name. Take that cast. I really wanted to do big ad damage, but felt like it was more important to, you know, try to correct Danglesack's positioning. Oh my god! Okay, we're good. I just flew right into him. I thought he was the guy right in front of me, but he was not. I didn't even panic, guys. I kept my cool. Kept my cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Get some echoes down. Big Verdant Embrace. I know Evoker has like a surprisingly like really good tier set. Like it doesn't read like it's gonna be like the most insane thing ever, but it really does shape how you play it. So I am kind of excited to get the 4-piece here.
Overcome this trial.
I wonder if this portal full healing me will get rid of the affix. Oh, it does. That's sick. The warrior must have jumped off the map. He's saying F me. I don't know what he means. Yeah, we're not going to have Lust up for the good timing on the boss. Hey, my Zephyr's back. Did y'all hear the meow? I need to add meows for Engulf too, so I remember to press it.
At long last, a worthy contender.
Alright, we're gonna Zephyr at the transition. And hopefully Lust comes up too then. I probably shouldn't Fire Breath until we get the ads. There's also a very concerning place to stand here. Let's go and do a big stasis. Oh, that's cool. This tank has like some toy that made him glow green. Never seen that. Alright, we have our... This guy is off in Narnia.
My magic reaches beyond your mortal ken.
One of my favorite talents that evokers have is the talent where your fire breath, your like damage button, it like heals your allies too. It's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot a Zephyr. I'm fired. Watch the frontal. That Zephyr kind of worked out.
My magic reaches beyond your mortal ken. Reality turns its ire against you.
Alright. Big healing coming up. Let's pop our defensives because we have them. I haven't pressed them like a single time this key.
My magic
Is that frontal at me? Nope. It's at them. Okay. Yikes.
reality turns its ire against
Hey, we did it. All that time waiting to get into a key, and then it just went as smooth as butter. Like, come on. Are we really that, like, against non-meta specs? Hey, we got a one-hand, though. It just casually loses 40 item levels, but now we just need an offhand. Technically, I guess I could craft an offhand. I don't know. I'm against crafting on alts. Let's change out our keystone, though. I don't want to do a floodgate. Don't forget to repair your gear. Thanks, person.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Whoa, I had a 1K repair bill. Can't afford that. Alright. Whew. Alright, very chill key. Very chill key. But guys, like I said, I do have to end the stream whenever I have to go cook dinner. So I gotta go cook. We are making... What are we making tonight? Oh, Zephyr's on the menu. But we are making like a... Basically, if you take what you would put in like a spring roll, but take away the spring roll wrap and make it into like a noodle bowl, I think that's what we're making tonight, and it's really good. But use like a peanut sauce that we make and stuff. It's really good. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out today. It was a really chill stream. It was a nice yapping stream, but we got some keys done. We're gonna have some nice vaults to open tomorrow. But Farmer, I appreciate you stopping in after your raid. I'm glad to hear it went well. But everyone, I hope that you all have a great day. Good luck in your vaults tomorrow. Let me know in the Discord what you guys get from the vault. I am a sucker for seeing what you guys get in the vault. So definitely take a screenshot of your vaults tomorrow and post them in the trophy room or in general chat in my Discord, because I am excited to see that. But yeah, as always, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Like I said, I will not be streaming on Friday this week, so I'll be out of town. But I'll see about doing a makeup stream on this Thursday instead. We'll see. Kind of depends on like how much I have to do. I think I'll have some stuff to do, like to get prepared for the trip Friday, but we'll see. We'll see. But Belmirs, it's good to see you too.